Competition dey your mind. I'm not talking to you because of Teezee, pussy ass nigga. You're a dirty, silly, jealous, envious, fucking dirty bastard. That's what you are, nigga.
I don't know where this malice they come from. Oh. I don't know where this malice they come from. Listen, I can swear on my life, I've never called you my clone.
Bro, like I said, man, I'm cool with native. I don't really have a problem with native. My problem right here is with shows. Like,
oh, sorry to cut you off, but I think I just got a DM from the videographer in the DO beef, and he said he's been trying to.
Please bring him up.
He's been trying to get in.
On the space.
Yo, what's up, everyone? This is the hillbilly that.
Okay.
I'm the star of the show.
I'm begging.
I woke up this morning, 7 a.m. LA time, with my phone blowing up. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I guess beef from 2 years ago is getting stirred up.
Don't worry about it. We go see as you go. I love you.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Emmanuel, and I'm here with
Bellama, and welcome
to the very first episode, or at least attempt at a podcast. Okay, we've been running ATTW space, which is in fact Elon's space. Okay, it's a space on X, or should I say Twitter, that we've been running for. I know no one actually calls it X, right? Yeah, exactly. I was trying to make it official, but essentially we've been running that space for quite some time on Mondays, where we hold all the latest and greatest conversations regarding AFROBEATS, anything that involves stakeholders in the game, and we have industry people come in, share their insights and share opinions from fans, from enthusiasts. So it's something we've been doing for quite some time. But Bellama, if someone asked you what you've been up to on Monday nights usually, how would you describe it to them?
I would say that I've spent the last 2 years. When
yeah,
was the first
honestly, it's so blurry. Like, it's one of those things that just kind of happened.
I think it was 3 years ago, honestly.
Well, to be honest, like the genesis was, or at least the inspiration was Clubhouse. Like Clubhouse definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's literally where we met. That's where I met so many people in the industry.
Yeah.
That's where we created a lot of relationships. And it translated with TTC, because TTC was trying to have like a weekly top updates, top 10. Yeah, at that time it was top 50. Now it's top 100. And then we're doing like top 10 every week. And then after the top 10 ends, then we get into like the hottest topics. And then
so long story to answer your question. Basically, somebody asked me, what do I do with my Monday evenings? Monday night, I spend it not at Obi's house like most people do.
Shout out to Obi's house, damn.
Shout out to Obi's house. I spend my Monday nights on Twitter. Talking about music happenings in the Afrobeat space mostly. With a bunch of, music nerds like me too. And I think what's made it so much fun is that like we have people that are in the industry, we have people that are not in the industry, we have general fans, actual artists, actual playmakers. So spend Mondays just doing a lot of that, really.
Yes, and it's fun as usual, and today wasn't an exception whatsoever. Today's space was man.
Drained me.
But it was still one for the books, I would say. We had Wani and an artist, or not an artist, sorry, a videographer involved in virtually one of the most talked about topics regarding Prettyboy Dio and Odumodublvck and the native movement.
You know what would be cool in this instance is if you did one of those, if we had one of those, like, Mortal Kombat Tekken finish him moments. It was just Dio came in here. Versus OD.
Versus OD, that's kind of, not finishing. I can envision that, because Dio versus OD is such a it's such a cool title for anything. But anyway, on all serious notes, like, we definitely got into the nitty-gritty of the topic and what could have motivated a lot of the things. I know we had our differences of opinions in certain aspects of the conversation, but I like even though, yes, I would have loved the conversation personally to have been a lot more balanced in terms of hearing from native. camp because we got an attempt almost at like a native voice in there, but it wasn't jiving. We also got into Ruga and quote unquote exiting Jonzing world, or at least a departure there. Ruga actually stepped in. He's not ready to speak on the situation. Obviously, it would have been great, but he was able to hear in a lot of the points, and he was in the room. Everybody was aware he was in the room, so it wasn't a case of like, and nobody sugarcoated anything, by the way. That's not what we do in this space. At least with Ruga, an artist like Ruga that we have a rapport with. Ruga has been to the space like a few times. So it was good to have him hear a lot of the opinions, and we're excited to see what he's up to in the forthcoming releases that he has, and we kind of wrapped it up with a little bit of new music updates as well. So yeah, man, it's a lot in this episode, or at least in this session. I don't know if you start calling them episodes now, but probably have to start getting used to that.
Whatever ends up happening, I just want you guys to make sure you have your popcorn and your drink by your side.
Yeah,
it was doing crisis management for people.
Yeah.
It was trying to be objective while not picking a side.
Yes.
While being clear on what you support.
Hello.
I'll
try to be objective. I'm tired. Yeah, it's a struggle,
Sisters,
of course. It's a struggle.
Like at some point, I think some people liked me, and then at some point they were like, "Who's this girl?"
Yeah.
Like you can't please everybody, but like
definitely.
The lesson in all of this is if you owe people money, please pay them.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And yeah, man, appreciate everyone for tapping in. Oh, that sounds like I'm ending it. Yeah, go ahead.
But before we leave, I want to leave you guys with probably the highlights of the space. Was inspired by a certain man. And I think I would leave everybody on this note. I love you.
I love you.
Shout out to
I
Dio.
heard Dio, man. Dio has definitely made a moment with that one. We'll see how the conversation ages, man. This back and forth with both of them. I love that we are having to do this so you guys can enjoy the space outside of the app called X. And that's the whole point of essentially like doing this, is to take it beyond the bubble that we've kind of established over the couple of years, and for it to have its own life outside of that, you know. So yeah, man. Hope you guys enjoy the clips that we were able to make it into the space, and then we'll catch you guys next week.
We love you.
And we love you. All right, guys. Yes. So context and I guess precursor to the entire situation. Prettyboy Dio addressed a tweet from Teezee. Okay, Teezee was minding his business on a lovely, was it Sunday evening or so? And basically the quote said, "Wearing Rick, but you owing niggas." And Prettyboy Dio saw that as a, that was interesting. And then he commented and said, coming from you, amazing. And then we get this all back and forth of the situation immediately after that, because in a subsequent tweet where Teezee posts a picture of both of them on a song or something, Dio and I went into further details about how there have been instances of not getting payments from himself with the Pim Pam record, and also, or at least with how things went with Pim Pam, a song that was featured on the Native album in 2022, and also dealing with a creative that helped produce a clip for Wani. And then he went into further details about this, basically highlighting a pattern that Teezee has not been paying, and he has been excusing or ignoring claims for this. So this was like 4 days ago, right? It happened. It was a whole thing. Everybody was talking about it, of course. And then eventually, Odumodublvck came out of the and kind of came up with his own daggers, at Dio, and basically opening up another sequel or another back and forth. They even did video for us, which was very, very interesting how they set up.
You dey number one for Spotify. You no see you for Apple Music. Top 100. Competition dey your mind. I'm not talking to you because of Teezee, pussy ass nigga. You're a dirty, silly, jealous, envious, fucking dirty bastard. That's what you are, nigga. When you came to ABJ, I did your shit for you, my nigga. But that's not even the P. You go around telling people, I'm your clone. Even though, bro, we don't make the same music. Stop trying to put me in the same box with you, man. I'm messy, you're a hazard, bro. Know this thing. I never come out to say I'm better than anybody, but you, Dio, you are beneath me, nigga. You're a pig. You came to ABJ. I did your show for you. A blown artist in ABJ. I went to UTC. I did tags for you, Dio. I did MC. I wore suits. I got the venue. I got the bouncers. You were scared niggas were not going to show up. I promoted that show for you. I called people. You told me how people know they go near the stage. I do MC. Carry them come. You want to take shots at my organization, throwing stone in the glass house like you're a dummy. Now I don't do video for you now, Baba. Drop single, make you blow. Drop single, make you blow. Not be all this cha. Show walking. Put our blood on this P. You get what I'm saying, my brother? Not be cha. You feel life for Twitter people, but you don't feel life for your mind because you're a dirty, stinking, fucking, envious, jealous bastard. That's what you are, pussy ass nigga. You are a bitch. Now me talk I'm OD. When you see me, go the other way. If no be fight, go the other way. Pussy.
I don't know where this malice they come from. I don't know where this malice they come from. Listen, I can swear on my life, I've never called you my clone. Ask your boss, this and if you can do the same. I bet you cannot, because 3 days before the native announced you, he told me they want me to sign your clone. You helped me for my show. Yes, that's why I love you. There's many more things you did. That's why I love you. But you come and insult my platform. They say Teezee where you the champion. No be my 2019 show where you come for Lagos, the first show where you do where you meet am. Then he used to call you Raz. I used to fight for you. You come here because I've been silent since. I don't know what narrative has been pictured to you. You come and use that narrative against me. No, God will never allow that happen. Because Shebina Ezioku, na the truth, he will never allow that happen. You bring word to my doorstep, bro. I could reply at times 10. Me na beat you. Don't worry about it. We go see as you go. I love you.
Yeah, the situation is quite messy currently. Odumodu, as of a few minutes before the space started, still tweeting about it, posting evidence of Dio not responding to some of his requirement or like request about a song dropping that they collaborated on together. So it's become a whole thing now. I'm sure everybody has different opinions on this situation currently. Do we want to open the floor to the initial thoughts, Belema?
I would just like to start by saying thank you very much for your summary. You left out the parts where the CEO of...
Oh yeah, too many moving parts in this story, man.
Yeah, see, there have been a lot of tweets and a lot of quotes and a lot of things. But I would like to start this space and this discussion with this tweet that I have pinned up here. This kind lady in this video has requested that everybody in the alter community lets God into their hearts. Because if we put God back into the community and return to him, maybe everything will be fine. So I would like us
no
to
more
start.
candles, Abby.
Yes, maybe if we start from there.
I'm yet to watch that video, and I don't think I'll watch it. So can someone summarize what they said?
Taj, focus. That's what I just did.
She just summarized it now.
Oh,
But
that's what they said. Okay.
All of this to say, as we go into this topic, I am begging all of you, let us not fight. Let there not be blood.
See, love and light. We came for love and light. We don't want dagger.
It's not possible. It's not. Do you know why that's not possible? Because especially the Dio versus Odumodu thing is going to be. I feel like that's going to elope into a bigger conversation of similarities. Who some people feel like some people paved the way for who, some people feel disrespected.
Yeah,
there's
that's
going to be a lot
another
of starship in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Okay, so I guess the first part of this conversation that we would probably need to address is the Rick Owen niggas. I am of the opinion
That's a bar, by the way.
that if
That's a bar.
you want to prove that somebody is bitter, If you believe that somebody is bitter, if you believe somebody is they just have evil in their heart, one of the things that you should probably do is, make sure that there's nothing that they can hold against you. So that when they start talking, you just say you are very bitter. Because in all of the tweets and all of the question mark and all of the accusations and everything that has come out over the last 4 days, the fact of the matter is that one thing stands true at the end. Some people are Rick Owen niggas. So my own thing is whether Dio is right though, whether Dio is not right though, you people as Nigerians, we need to start learning to pay creatives for their hard work.
Absolutely.
That is my first part. That is
absolutely.
So now, I would now say if you pay creatives for their work and Dio comes out and starts shouting, you can now say that nigga is just bitter. If that's the narrative you want to run with.
Okay, so just a preference. Belema is referencing the notion or the narrative coming from the native camp that Prettyboy Dio is essentially salty, that they went with Odumodu instead of him. That's what Belema is addressing. Yes, I'm just putting it out there.
If they didn't go with him, he has every right to be mad. If he wants to be angry, let him be angry. If that is the thing, that is the thing. But if you owe people, please pay them their money. That is my first part. Now, something that I want us to just not even go into is because I know how you people are. You people will come and start saying, Odumodu should have kept quiet. Odumodu should have kept quiet. Okay. I would like to inform you people that this man say black sheep forever, black sheep for life, native anti-war gangsters. You have 10 people, all the people you rep. If somebody's agenda and somebody's image in the mass media is that I am for my guys, I die on the line for my guys. If his guys are going through fire and he keep quiet, that is going against the image that you have set up for everybody. So it is not a case of Odumodu should have kept quiet. Because if you come here and say Odumodu should have kept quiet, that's not even an agenda. Odumodu, there was no word where Odumodu should have kept quiet because that literally goes against the image.
I was actually surprised it took 4 days.
Yeah.
No, but then again though, I think.
But then again, I think what is good to pick apart is what Odumodu has said. It's not so much that Odumodu should have kept quiet. It's that did he need to say the things that he has said so far and that he's still saying till now?
Yeah, but that's generally what people mean by keep quiet, though.
Yes.
No, but I think that's what we mean by he should have. Obviously, the guy doesn't keep quiet, but I think
because I know how you people are. Somebody will come and say he should have kept quiet.
But
there was
him
no
going,
word kept quiet. The question is, what was it that he was meant to be saying?
Sorry, instead of saying somebody should have said he should have kept quiet, let me be the one to say that he should have kept quiet. Because I do not understand what his whole
I think he should have either kept quiet, although it's not his.
Like he honestly should have kept quiet because not only is he like now just like ruining his brand, because like it's one thing to like have like a fringe sect of society not like you.
Tommy, I'm
sorry. Very much his brand.
I'm sorry. Telling him to keep quiet actually goes against his brand.
So I don't think telling him to keep quiet actually goes against his brand, because honestly, like, his brand has been a lot of guys are make the majority of his fan base, people, and they're always like, bro code, all of these things. But now that he has opened his mouth to basically add nothing of value to the conversation, and it just makes him seem that he's not a guy that somebody can trust. He's not a guy that looks out for other guys, which is alienating him from his base.
I think a big factor that plays the fact in why he's speaking the way he's speaking is the comparison, right? I think he has fallen a victim to the comparison. It's not something that is a today thing. They might have tried to bro code the way out of that comparison, but it's
inevitable. It's Ashake Shea Vibes Part 2.
True. I get the comparison thing. I get the comparison thing, but like he's not the number one. Prettyboy Dio did not like. I mean, I guess he might have mentioned it in an off way, but that is not the cocoa of the story. Like
Oh no,
literally,
we agree.
all the native people, not one person has addressed the fact that they're owing people.
I think
They're
someone
just
has now.
deflecting.
Yes.
They're just deflecting and just saying other things, and
Okay.
trying to throw mud on
So
him. And
regarding
Odumodu adding his mouth into it is just making a whole bigger deal. All he just said was, "Oh, you're fake. Oh, I don't like you. Your love is fake." Okay, pay the man his money though.
in the words of Odumodu, for those of you that think I inherited Teezee's beef, ask Donald. Did I or did I not text him relentlessly after we had almost finished the artwork for the song? Did I call him to try and make amends? Did I or did I not make sure he remained on the song despite the issues with my label? For someone who slaved for you, the least you can do is reply me. Coming out here to talk about love is fake love. All fake. Keep your love. Then he calls him names. Then he calls him some more names. And see, all of this,
Yeah, baseless.
that they have spent a lot of time talking about, okay, we've come out, somebody has said, yes, we owe the person money, but it's not even the amount that you are saying we owe them, that we owe them. Oh, the person that is meant to pay them is not us. The person that is meant to pay him is Wani. Wani did this. Wani did that.
Okay.
This person knows this person.
All right. All right, guys. So just to streamline the conversation, yes, we've kind of we've thrown in a few points that are very, 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 very strong on this situation. But I know Pepe has had a hand up, and then we'll try and get in some order in terms of how we're speaking. But yes, I hear everything that Taj and Belema basically shared about Odumodu speaking. But yeah, Pepe, how are you feeling about the situation?
Oh, good evening, panel of judges. Time people, my
Good evening, light of the world.
What I feel about
light of the world, though.
Yes, great.
We're good to
so much. What I feel about this is that all of this back and forth, all of this shalaye, all this essay writing, all this fake love, no love here, aired me here, didn't air me. We have gone over the cocoa of Dio's issue. There is a creative that is being owed $500 since last year long, and he has still not seen his money.
But I think, Pepe, that's the problem, though. They are not seeing it as that's the cocoa of the beef. As much as that is what is explicitly
yeah.
That one, and then we can get to
okay. We'll get to Native's position, or at least what we perceive as Native's position.
Whatever Native's position, I think, is the point that I am making.
Right.
Whatever I perceive it as is not what the issue is. The issue still remains. There is a creative that did work for you and has still not been paid. That's just bad business practice.
Sorry, Taj.
Sorry, Emmanuel. Bad business is not good, but it happens. Do you understand?
it happens.
Regardless of what it is, right? Nobody's going to it's very hard for anybody to own up and say, I do bad business, right? Instead, they will focus on what they feel you have an issue with.
Okay, Taj,
and that is where it gets a bit. That's where it gets a bit dicey, right?
That's the point that I'm making. See, that's the point I'm making. They will continue to spin whatever narrative they want to spin. And me, I am choosing to be the lone voice or the couple of voices that brings us to what the issue is. Is this man paid?
Yeah.
Okay.
The creative party definitely needs to get paid. I agree.
Taj. I hear when you say the cocoa of the matter is that we feel that Dio is bitter. That is what we need to address. But to get to that cocoa of the matter, fix everything that is glittering on top. So you think that the creative that needs to be paid is not the cocoa of the matter. Okay, solve that matter and get it out of the way so we can address what the cocoa of the matter is.
But then again, based on what it's just see, with the way this music P works, right? The cocoa of this matter is, I feel like we cannot say, oh, it's $500. Somebody needs to get him paid. Is like, yes, that's straightforward, right? But then again, DJ Shaw's coming out to put more context that some people they taxed Wani to be the one to pay it because he owes them money. Again, there's all this diciness, which is why that's unfortunately
they should pay.
The person that suffered this is the
fact of the matters.
But this is the problem, right? You cannot anchor this whole conversation on the creative getting paid because that's one thing that will never change.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
You can't keep saying that the conversation here is about that. We will not sleep. We'll sleep here because they're not going to pay him this minute or this second. they are going to keep dragging that shit till whenever they pay the guy.
Okay, okay, guys. Okay, we're looking at it from two ends, right? The conversation right now is Native believes this is because of the signing, and they believe that is much more. There's a bigger picture at play than the pattern of not paying him. And then that's where their stand is. But I think what Belema and Pepe are trying to relay is, at the end of the day, somebody is not paying somebody. At the end, and it's faulty.
They're not paying. It's the fact that we will have this conversation, right?
Yeah.
We'll make this conversation, talk about the DOOD thing.
Yes.
We'll talk about somebody's mad, they didn't sign.
And the issue will still remain that after we have this conversation, right? This is not to say this is going to fix it.
Yeah.
But I feel like the unlucky what would you call it, victim in all of this will still be the creative that still hasn't been paid, which is bad.
And it's very sad. It's very sad, but that's what it is.
And that's my thing, is that, like, if we want to say that the problem is Dio was not signed, great. The problem is Dio was not signed. So if you want it to be that people are... Somebody said yesterday something that made me laugh. All of a sudden, Prettyboy Dio has fans. First of all, I would like to say...
KP is going to fight you, man.
But also, like, Dio has fans. Yes, Dio definitely.
Dio has a cult, man. It's not just fans.
Dio has a whole cult following him. And I would just like to say that is very rude to say who is Prettyboy Dio. But also, at the end of the day, somebody said all of a sudden a lot of stands and a lot of people are switching over to Dio's side because they can see where he's coming from when he's saying pay somebody. And I think, to me, that is what my cocoa of the matter is with Native, is that if people at Native want to insist that Dio is angry that he wasn't signed and he's bitter about that,
you can't convince us that way.
Prove him wrong and pay the person, so that if he keeps shouting on the internet, you can now face him and say, we have done everything we need to do, so what really is your problem? Then we can get to the cocoa of the matter. But all this English of they don't have to pay the person. They think he's mad he wasn't signed. Okay.
Still, then based on that, this conversation is done.
Okay, you're still owing somebody.
Yeah, I think the conversation ends there, of course.
The conversation ends there.
Yes,
that's when
yes.
the conversation ends. When you talk like that, the conversation ends there.
But
we can't expand past that.
Wait, sorry, is it just me? Okay, is it just me that I think Dio has, in a sense, actually won the conversation. Like, he's actually...
I think he has. I think he has.
Because genuinely, like, from what I've been seeing with the comments and everybody now looks at Native with a side eye.
Absolutely.
Like, they see them as what they're portraying themselves to be, which is a label of people who
creatives,
people who use people who don't pay creatives, which, as part, even if this whole conversation ends today, that is going to follow them. Like, going to follow them.
There's a huge thing.
Before this, at least in the Alti community and just in general, a lot of people were aspiring to be part of the Native, like, ecosystem. But now everybody is like, like, kind of reevaluating that and saying, oh my God, is this actually what I want to be, aligned with? Is this actually what I want to go for? And back to the thing, because I know, like I was trying to say, I do think that Odumodu puts him inherited beef, because even though he even said it himself, he said in his first video, he said, he gave an example. He was like, if Fireboy says he's friends with Rema and then Rema goes to insult
1000%,
like, does that make sense?
Yeah,
that is literally telling him, saying that's literally him inheriting beef and saying that he actually did it because Teezee is his manager or his person or something like that, which I just feel is unnecessary. I feel like it's unnecessary. Like, I just this whole conversation is just very, very, I don't know how to say ras. It's very ras.
No, it's very, very ras.
At the end of the day, they're deflecting, and it's not even like a good. It's not even a good, like, way of deflecting. Like, everybody, so it's so obvious to everybody that's looking that these people are not going to pay this person his money, or if they're going to pay this person his money, they're going to drag it out as a way of, like, laundering their public image, which is just making it worse. And I just do not understand how people who are supposed to be seemingly smart are making such a big mistake.
He used to call you Raz. I used to fight for you. He used to call you Raz.
Tommy, when you hear Odumodu's music, and the image that he projects, does that image include or describe somebody that would die on the line for his guys?
Yes, but let me
So
tell
no,
you why I
no, no.
think.
Wait,
Wait.
just
No, let me answer. Let me tell you why I think what he's doing is antithetical to his image, right? So, okay, and this is going to make me seem a little bit unpopular, right? So, Odumodu has always had this very like crass and loud, and like he doesn't care what other people think, right? And for the longest time, Nigerians have enjoyed that, especially Nigerian men have enjoyed that, right? But if you look at the people who he's always like not like fighting with, it's usually people in the fringe, like people who are LGBT activists or people who are feminists, right? And because obviously like it is very popular to not really have, not to really support that. Him being a very loud and crass person who doesn't back down when people are trying to like, cancel him is popular. But in this scenario, right? As we mentioned, Dio has a cult following, right? And two, everybody can relate to being owed money. Everybody can relate to being used, like, especially if you're creative. Everybody can relate to being used and not being paid with their words and having to beg for your rightly earned salary, right? So in this situation, right, when Odumodu adds his mouth, right, it kind of gives like an off vibe because it's like the situation is not the same as when you're arguing with people who you're ideologically different with. This is about money, right? And like you're adding your mouth and you're just trying to muddy up the conversation. I just feel like people will not support him, and people are not supporting him. If you go into the comments, you see people saying, "Oh, you shouldn't have spoken up," or "I don't think you should talk about this," "Oh, this you dig ba," like things like that. Those are all examples of like his actual fan base calling him out because he does not align with what he's doing. It does not align with his image. He's supposed to be a boy's boy. I don't know how to say, like, you know how to say girl's girl. He's supposed to be a boy's boy. And part
Yeah.
of it being a boy's boy is making sure that your niggas, quote unquote, gets paid, and making sure you don't cheat other people. Also, writing by your guys doesn't mean like letting them embarrass themselves in public. In fact, it could be the opposite. Not letting them embarrass themselves in public is a better way to write by your guys.
I know, but and that sounds good, and I agree with
Yeah,
you.
it sounds like
But it pales in comparison with the image or what comes in face value of Odumodu having a guy that has been writing for him. Teezee has been next to him like Diddy next to Biggie. Like they've been tied at the hip together, man, and they've been writing together. And if somebody is attacking Teezee publicly on Odumodu's head or how he operates, it's reflecting poorly on him. He feels responsible to speak up, right? So that stance of as a guy's guy, you should be writing for payment. That pales in comparison to loyalty when it comes to Odumodublvck.
What me I just was like say is that people that are doing Onigbese up and down to pay their money, like just pay
Standard.
somebody.
That should not be an argument.
This is a case of how to put it. Like your guy, with the way Dio is fighting for this guy, then obviously he is his guy. So now he brings his guys for business. We don't know his relationship with this particular Chris guy. Probably they've been going back 5, 6, 10 years, right? And he introduced him to his other guys, right? Who, let's run business together. Let's like do work and let's share money. Do you get what I mean? Now, his other guys now start treating his guys fuck up. And the issue about it is if I introduce somebody to you and like you are treating them anyhow, like it is also like an affront to me.
KP, yeah, what's up?
Hey guys. Entertaining conversation so far. I think my own talking point is pretty much from an organization point of view, and I'm talking about Native. I just think as an organization, their PR is just not good at all. I don't understand how someone will call someone else out for owing somebody money, and the CEO of the organization thinks it's a good idea to formally be like, "Oh, go get a job or something," because the reason why you are salty is because we wanted to sign you, your demos were not good, and everybody knows like the history with the artists that Native have signed in the past, and obviously that's a talking point for another day. But I just felt like that was like the first really foul thing, just him just being that disrespectful. But then today, sorry, when Odumodu dropped his own video and he's calling Dio a pig, he's being very disrespectful. if you guys notice, Dio never, like in his own video, all he just kept on saying was, he used to call you Raz, used to call you Raz, I used to fight for you. Like, I feel like for someone that listens to both artists, I'm just like, bro, why is this thing so salty like this? Like, I know that obviously it's deeper than the 500 or whatever, but I don't understand why they thought that it was very wise to be dropping screenshots that don't prove anything. The DJ Shaw's guy, all the screenshots he dropped today, it doesn't really prove anything other than the fact that it is true. You guys are owing this guy his money. He has shown his own side of the like screenshots that
Shows on fuck boy.
Like he even said that, you know what, don't give me 500 again, give me 200, bro. Like to be honest, I really feel like we need to start an agency to be beating people that are on need basis in this industry. It's not one of those, oh, we should just be saying, oh, it's one of those things, it's okay. Like, it's not cool. How can somebody bill you 500? And to add to that, they posted the video that the guy made. They posted the video. They didn't also credit him. Like, there's so many layers to this issue. Like, bro, like, I don't understand how you are owing me money and you're telling me that I should meet somebody else. Like, right now, there are like two people in my personal life that owe me money. They are telling me, oh, someone else is owing them money. When that person balances them, they will balance me. I'm like, bro, like, what kind of logic do you niggas be using sometimes? DJ Shaw's guy shows for that spoke first. Like, bro, everybody from Natives camp, including Odumodublvck, they've all just been very vulgar, very disrespectful. Like, I don't understand why you're calling Dio a pig. They said that Fresh Air is more culturally and musically
that was funny.
Like why are you like for what? Like for what? And this is Prettyboy Dio that, like, bro. Like, bro, everybody fucking loves Dio, man. Like, and the ironic thing is that just a couple of days ago, me and my guy were just talking about how, like, Dio's concert in Toronto last year was one of our best shows from last year. Like, this is someone that has dropped 3 solid projects, like, that has done so much for the artist scene, or even as, like, the Nigerian music scene as a whole, and he's just getting all of this disrespect because he's the one that decided to fight for his guy. Like, bro, it's just a very sad situation, and I like the fact that people are starting to see, you know, the organization for what they are. Like, they came out as this brand that, oh, we are for the creatives, we are for the people that, you know, what's the word, for the people that can't fight for themselves. Yeah, we're for the underdogs, we're for the and just a little bit of Ezioku's success, they suddenly feel like, you know, bruh, we can just be doing anyhow, man. It's not cool, man. Like, I've tried my best not to bring Smarter into this, but, man, you signed Smarter, man. You're calling Dio's music whack.
Sorry to cut you off, but I think I just got a DM from the videographer in the DO beef, and he said he's been trying to.
Please bring him up.
He's been trying to get in.
On the space.
Please. Okay. Let's hear from him. Who is it? What's his name and what's his ad?
Badflicks.
I have
Okay.
I have his page. He's gonna come up. Give me 1 second.
This is about to be so interesting.
Beautiful. I would love to hear this.
So here.
At least someone to talk. Okay. Yeah. Appreciate you, Tommy, for that.
Can somebody like
No, don't worry. I'm gonna drop. Yeah. It's okay. I'm just gonna rotate the stage. I appreciate everyone that has been able to add the conversation. I'm still looking for the request. I don't see it.
I have the request.
You have the request? Okay.
I got it.
Okay, at least we get to. Oh, Wani's coming up now.
Yeah, so Wani and Badflicks.
Yeah. I see it
Wani
now.
and Badflicks are both gonna talk.
Yo, what's up, everyone? This is the hillbilly that.
Oh, wait. What? Okay.
Talking about.
Okay.
From the start of the show.
I'm begging.
I woke up this morning, 7 a.m. LA time, with my phone blowing up. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I guess beef from 2 years ago is getting stirred up.
Okay.
It's like the
Badflicks. First of all, nice to meet you.
Yeah, welcome to the space, man.
Do I sound like a hillbilly, everybody?
That was disrespectful, bro. Nah, straight up, like.
Yeah.
I would like to assume that you are not a hillbilly.
Well, you know, I'll just answer questions. Like, what do you guys want to know? I'll tell you what the fuck happened.
Okay.
You know, like, I'll set the record straight now. I have questions
for Wani, but my first question for you is: this was 2022, yes?
Yeah, I believe so. I don't even remember. I've said this so far behind me. I don't even know. So, but yeah, I think so. Something like that.
Okay.
Have you and Dio, are you on good terms? Are you still on the same page? Are you
That's
still
my
good?
that's my brother.
Yeah, they've been on good
Dio is my
terms.
brother.
Love it so much.
Has
Like
Dio made you
Oh,
I
How do you
anything?
shot Shege
sorry.
feel?
with Dio. I shot Koro with Dio. I shot Shege with Dio. Pretty
That's
much
wonderful.
everything that
Great
Dio
songs.
shoots with in the US that like
Yeah.
Adio's
kind of
visuals
work
be something,
together.
Sha. So yeah,
Yep,
you're
yep.
going
Love it.
crazy.
Love it.
Great,
Love
great
it.
work, man. Yeah, I guess with this particular situation that we are all talking about, the thing that Dio has brought to our attention was regarding the wedding ring
Yeah,
shoot.
yeah.
So what was your agreement going into this, like into the shoot, and I guess what transpired after that? If you can walk us through it.
Word, yeah. So Wani, my brother, another one of my closest homies out here when he was out here in LA. I was with him like every day. He was like, "Yo, I'm going to the studio today. You want to pull up with me?" I'm like, "For sure, let's go." So we go to the studio just on some normal, like that's my bro. So for Wani, like if he just asked me to pull up to take photos, whatever, I'm pulling up. I got you. That's no problems. You know, I don't do anything. So I pull up. We're in the studio maybe about 35, 40 minutes, and then I hear, I think his name is Chubbs, the chubby guy. It's funny his name's Chubbs, but the dude Chubbs says like something along the lines like, "Oh, look, yo, let's get the clip for the music video." When I hear a music video, my ears like go up. I'm like, hold on, like I'm like, I immediately turn around. I'm like, yo, just to make you like just to make sure y'all know, like I don't shoot for free. So if you guys want to like get this video at the end of the day, like you guys gonna have to like, we're gonna have to like figure something out. But at the end of the day, we're in the middle of a studio. Everyone's recording, making music. It's like you're not trying to just talk about business immediately right there and then. So I'm like, yo, we're gonna have to, it's not gonna be free. That's all I basically said. It's not gonna be free. And they were like, all right, bet. So I shoot this little clip with Wani. Everything's cool. And then a few weeks pass by, and then I get a message from Calypsy, and she's saying, "Yo, like, I need that footage, da da da." And I'm like, "For sure. We just need to talk about compensation because I don't work for free." And she says, "For sure, of course, understandable." So I said, "All right." I send my invoice, and I gave them, because Wani's my brother. I gave my industry like my minimum $500. That's what I do for my friends. You know what I mean? So I
Gotcha.
gave them my industry standard $500. I don't work for under $500. That's I don't care what you think it is. Like I'm shooting my cell phone. I'm shooting with a broken camera, a fixed camera. It's $500 for my time. You know what I mean? Because my time is not free. So I send an invoice, and then I start getting a response back from shows like, "Yo, like, nah, like we didn't agree on this. We're not paying this, blah blah blah." I'm like, "Okay, great." So I pretty much told him, I'm like, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do, but it's not gonna be smooth from here on out for you, bro. I was like, you're gonna have to come back to LA. I'll just see you when I see you. If that's how you trying to play. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna go and do this back and forth bullshit with someone over a couple $100, bro. Like, if you're not gonna pay me and you're gonna steal my work, post it on your page with hundreds of thousands of followers, not tag me, do all this. That means I don't believe in coincidence, people. These were all thought through. Everything that they did was fully thought through. They said, fuck them. You know what I mean? Like they said, fuck them. So I'm like, all right, bet. That's the energy you want to do. I'll see you when I see you. So I think maybe like, I don't know, maybe like a few months go by. We run into pussy ass shows in LA. What does he do? Immediately he talks to Dio, and he's like, "Yo, we'll settle it. Like let's just like not do this right here in the club in front of my babes." He keeps saying this, like, "Please, not in front of my babes. Please, not in front of my babes." Because guess what, guys? He knew he was about to get mollywopped, and where I'm from, mollywop means get your ass kicked. So, and just to go back to, this is how a hillbilly talks, because Shoals knows me so well, right? So we see him in the club, and then Shoals is like, "Yo, we'll figure it, like everything's cool after, like when we leave the club, let's just figure it out." I'm like, bet. I'm not one to talk, so I'm just sitting there being quiet, looking at him like, all right, bet this is what you want to do. Okay, cool. So the club starts to end. I'm looking left. I'm looking right. Where's Shoals? Shoals is now nowhere to be found.
Wow.
Where do I see Shoals? Shoals is hiding behind my boy. I'm not gonna name his name. A DJ out here in LA. Shoals runs to the DJ booth, thinking I can't get to the DJ booth or something. Me and Dio walk straight up to him. We're like, "Yo, what's good? What's going on?" Shoals grabs a bottle. What do? Immediately, the second this dude grabs a bottle, I put him in a chokehold, wring his neck, put him in a full Nelson. If y'all watch WWE, y'all know what that full Nelson is. Put him in a full.
Yeah.
And then when I do that, Dio now pushes him against the wall. I let go of him, and we just look at this kid. I don't know if y'all have ever punched someone in the face, right? But before you do, people give this look. And I seen the way Shoalsy looked at me, I seen a pussy-ass little kid. I dropped my fist. Everyone. I dropped my fist because I was like, you're not worth it, bro. And we left. And guess what? Shoals got escorted. Shoals had to get escorted to his Uber or some shit after the club came out because I don't even know. Yeah, because he was afraid that we were going to, I don't know, fuck him up when he left. Like, that's what happened, everyone. Like,
okay.
And now Shoals wants to do all this talking. So now when we see him, I bet you best be on the same timing. Because last time I seen you, you was running. You was running for security. You was running for anything you could do. Because no one fucks with you, bro. Like,
all right.
I hope y'all all understand who these people are, bro. Like, I'm quiet.
Yeah.
I don't talk to nobody. I'm quiet.
Okay.
But fine. All right, you guys want to let me die? Fine.
I think it's Wani that is laughing that is killing.
That's my brother. Wani's my brother, and I feel so bad for him because he got pulled into the middle.
Yeah.
Wani's my boy.
Okay.
He's one of the nicest people I met, and for them to do this shit to him, it makes me sick, bro.
Okay. Appreciate it.
Sick.
I have a question though.
Yeah. We do. I'm sure we do have questions. I do have questions myself. Okay,
Chris, these niggas ain't do shit to me, man. These niggas ain't.
Nah, that's my bro. That's my brother for life.
Shows is just being a funny boy. The rest,
bro. That's why I let him live, man.
Right.
That's why
he's just being a funny boy. Bro.
Okay.
Nobody did shit to me, man. These niggas can't do shit to me.
Gotcha.
Wait, but sorry, but was it Shoals or like Shaney that was there? Like, is he Shoals?
They were both in the studio, but I ain't got no problem with Shaney. That kid, like, he's just, he's just like a little rich kid. Like, you know what I mean? He ain't never seen no nothing in his life, bro. Like
my point is that
okay.
Right? My
Sorry, real quick.
Why doesn't Shaney just clear the debt? Like, why didn't you just say, yo, I got you, bro. It's $500. Let me count it out and give it you real quick. Like, why didn't that happen?
I mean, I don't know, bro. Maybe.
Go listen to the voice note.
Yeah. He posted a voice note. Obviously, he wanted an apology before.
Go listen to his voice note
before anything else. Real quick, Badflicks. Just to Badflicks. Thank you for the account, man. I think upon going into the shoot, right? You didn't necessarily have a conversation. You didn't have pen on paper. There was nothing necessarily upholding them to it.
Nah.
Okay.
That's why when they weren't down to I sent them an invoice.
Right.
When they weren't down to pay it, I was like, all right, I'm not releasing the footage.
Okay. So how did they get the footage again?
I let Wani post it for himself.
Got it.
So then they took that footage.
Got it.
I don't know. They downloaded it from some
Instagram
HD download website.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Right.
And then they stripped it off Instagram, and then they posted it.
Wani, did they really strip the video off your IG, or there's a leak somewhere? Because that's crazy.
That's only.
I mean, it's possible to download it an Instagram video. There are websites for that. I think obviously you can do that.
Crazy.
But
that's a common thing that pictures of videos of.
But Badflicks, until today, there's not been any compensation for it, or what's the situation currently?
No. I'll get mine in a different way. You feel me?
All right.
So up till now, money has
I
not
already
landed.
told
That's just
Chelsea
the
that
final
though.
point.
He already knows that. I already
Yeah.
told him. I was
Wait,
like, all
wait.
right, I'm gonna get my payment in
To
a
like
different way.
clarify, they haven't given you any money, like
No.
zero.
No, he
Yeah,
hasn't
yeah,
got
yeah.
Okay.
Bro, fuck
Yo,
the money, bro. We don't want the money anymore. Niggas don't want $200. Like, we don't want the money anymore. It's not about
Okay.
the money anymore. Like,
Makes sense.
keep
Makes
the
sense.
money.
Wani. Okay.
Wani.
Yeah. Sorry.
Wani. Hey,
What's
Wani.
up? Don't ask me about anybody else besides myself.
Yeah, absolutely. No, every question will be directed at you, bro.
Wani, I have a question.
Yeah.
What happened to the leg of the bed?
Yes. Let's clarify the Airbnb thing.
What happened to
How was that brought up?
You know what happened? You know what happened to that, man? You know what the fuck happened to that?
No. We're not getting into the specifics, Wani. We're not getting into the specifics.
I'm begging you.
Don't give us
You guys know what happened to the bed, guys.
We don't, Wani. We didn't ask for a play-by-play like walkthrough with what happened to the bed.
No.
Let's not do that.
It was understood. Does not need to be explained.
Yeah. Okay. Just to simplify it, how does the Airbnb come up in the litigation between Badflicks and Native, essentially?
You know, like me talking about the whole Airbnb, it drags like Native into it. I don't really have a problem with these niggas. The only nigga I have a problem with right now is like Shaws for like exposing my DMs and all that goofy ass shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
The Airbnb was a thing where they booked it. Obviously, they flew me out for the fucking wedding ring video and shit.
And this was in LA, right? The Airbnb was in LA.
No, I went from LA to London. This was for the video shoot in London. You know what I mean? But my problem is not really with anybody. I don't really have a problem with anybody. This whole shit, Prettyboy, where he's a man, he's not hopping in no man's beef. He knows how to handle it by himself, and he will handle it by himself. You know what I mean? This is not something that niggas need to jump in. My problem personally is with this nigga exposing my DMs, acting like a little like
that's the same
I don't want
thing.
to disrespect him, bro. I don't want to disrespect him because, bro, I told him, I always lead with respect. So I expect the same thing back. Why the fuck are you like playing with my name online? That's the kind of shit I don't fucking respect. You know what I mean? So when I see him face to face, we'll have a convo about it too. I know my niggas don't want to have no convo, get straight to business, but me, I'll have a convo because I always operate differently, bro. I would lead with respect first. Like, why are you posting my DMs, bro? You're making this shit, bro, it's so embarrassing. All this shit is over 200. That's the main thing. Like, I don't even want you guys to like, over, like,
yeah.
Bro, this is not about no $200 or $500. That's so fucking embarrassing. Like, it's about the principle behind how these niggas move, how they do business, and what
100%.
Like,
yep.
You know what I mean? Like,
sorry. We'll align all the questions together real quick. All right. Appreciate that, Wani. That makes sense. That clarifies a few things. But yeah, the LA London situation, and not to really fixate too much on it, is like the video shoot was shot in London, right?
Yeah. The wedding ring video was shot in London.
And Badflicks was in LA. Or Badflicks also came to.
Yeah. But this was for a visualizer. What
okay.
Yeah,
so
got it.
The visualizer.
Got you.
Badflicks shot the visualizer.
Got you.
That's what they need to pay for.
Yeah, man.
Got you. That makes sense.
They don't even need to pay anymore. They keep everybody keep the money. That's everybody just stand on what you say when you guys see each other. Like that.
All right.
Not about the money anymore.
Wani, don't worry. If anybody says anything, I just want you to. You already know, in fact. And you know I love wedding rings, so.
Yeah, appreciate you guys obviously sharing this part of it. But I'm gonna open the floor to if you guys want to take more questions. Is that okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
A little.
All right. All right. I know. I'm surprised you came up, man. Yeah. All right. Appreciate it. Pepe, real quick.
Thank you so much. I've been waiting. I just want to understand how the money dropped from 500 to 200. Because Badflicks says his time is $500. How did we get to $200? What happened? That's the one that is confusing me. Why did your charge drop?
Hey man,
fuck the money.
Just how you said in the beginning.
Money,
just how I don't know if it was you or someone else said $500 might be nothing to me, but it might be a lot to someone else. I don't know any of these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? So
right.
I'm like, I don't know what. I'm like, fuck, y'all can't do 500, do 200. I said 250 at first, and they said no. Bro, come on.
That's wild.
So you were the one.
Yeah. He suggested it. Yeah.
Okay. Now we're getting.
in like some type of like, yo, if you guys can't do this, can you? And that was like that shit hurt me asking for $200, bro. You know, like I've been doing this for 10 years. You know what I mean? Like that's insane to me.
That's wild.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, I need something.
Got it.
So not only did you drop your charge, you still didn't get the $200 you asked for.
Badflicks said, "I'm living here with something."
Come on.
All right. Thank you, Chibi.
Yo, Badflicks. I kind of like that. Like this thing you're going through, I kind of understand. Like, there's no reason why you should work for something and not get paid. And maybe even when you're like, okay, just give me the bare minimum. Like, just give me something for the work that you've taken now, and you're still getting played with. That's fucked up. So I wanted to just like point that out. Wani, you've kind of like worked with these guys for like a while, and like, I mean, these guys are your friends, and I'm never saying anything because these guys have done so much for the industry on like the other good side, right? Do you think that this is like a one-off thing?
100%.
Yes, like I'm not going to come and say that these guys are terrible, but do you think this is a one-off thing, or it's like a pattern, it's a behavior that we need to call out and say, guys, you guys actually need to stop doing this, or just a mistake or a one-off? What do you think?
Bro, like I said, man, I'm cool with native. I don't really have a problem with native. My problem right here is with shows. Like, it's not really. I don't know anything, but me and my working relationship with native is solid. My problem here is with shows. I don't know how they handle business. I don't know what the fuck they do. All I know is that on this situation, they blundered. It was a blunder with them and my nigga. That's all I know. I don't know how.
Appreciate that.
On a larger scale.
Gotcha.
100%.
Wani drop music this year or a big?
Yes, Wani. That's another case who. That's another case who open.
I got you. Please don't table
So
that.
there's still a beg Wani to drop music. You people are still begging Wani.
Don't table that.
Wani, don't drop.
Every quarter, man, we have to beg a beg.
Oh man. Anyway, Tommy.
Okay, so my question is from Wani. Did they at like any point like ask or imply that you were the one supposed to pay the money because of the whole Airbnb situation, or is that just something that people are like speculating with and is not actually true?
Say that one more time.
Like, did they ask or like imply that you were supposed to pay like Badflicks his money from the money that you quote unquote owe them for the Airbnb situation, or is that just something that people are speculating?
That goofy ass nigga said that shit, but I didn't even listen to that. I didn't even listen to that voice note. Apparently, he implied that, okay, bro, because you have an Airbnb cost, we're not gonna give you a nigga bread. What the fuck does my business doing have to do with an agreement you made with somebody else? Like, that's the goofiest shit I've ever heard. I mean, okay, if it's my cost, okay, tell me how much I owe and let me sort that out. Why the fuck are you making my nigga suffer for that? You guys had a separate conversation and a separate kind of deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I incurred my cost, let me know. I think it's bogus because you guys flew me out there. So on your dime, your Airbnb was already janky in the first place. You know what I mean? So you take that cost. I lost the key. Put that on me. I'll cover that. Send me that bill right now. I'll cover that right now. But don't let my nigga suffer for that goofy shit. I think that's really ridiculous to say.
Yo, Ronnie, was it that place where you shot that video? Like, you had this visualizer, like, not visualizer, you and this babe. You're just vibing on some, I think, Odumodublvck or something like that. I'm not sure. Was that where you shot that video?
Wait, Chibi, why are we getting into...
Sorry,
Chibi, why are we getting into the, You just want the play-by-play, Abby.
No, this is asking for you.
The bed, bro.
Also, you know what's funny about the voice
note? The one leg of the bed is broken, the door cannot open, key is missing.
Yeah. That was the part of the voice note. That was the part of the voice note that got very interesting.
If I knew these niggas were going to pull a fast one on me, I'd have taken a picture. I knew that these niggas are going to pull a fast one and deny my nigga his money because of this Airbnb. I'd have recorded everything on site as I landed. That's mad. See your bed.
They reduced it to $100. At what point?
I don't want to get into the specifics of the money because it's really not about that, bro. $500. I don't mean to sound okay. I'm not going to say what I was about to say, but $500.
No, I don't know what you want to say. It's okay. It's okay.
It's not.
Yeah.
Nigga like Wani, basically, guys. Like, please.
As in, Wani said that we should stop asking about the money. When everybody sees each other in person, they will all stand on business. End of story.
So that leads to my next question: are we doing sponsored fights?
I have a question for that.
Nobody's fighting anybody, man. Just
Pay-per-view,
the energy you have.
Hello.
The energy you have, just
Sorry.
Yeah, real quick, Taj.
I was gonna ask Badflicks, right? So because this was 2022, right, and you say you've like moved on, right? Does a part of you feel like maybe Dio should not have like?
Actually, I don't know if niggas are going to fight because niggas do a whole lot of calling niggas bitches and pussy and all that kind of shit. So hey, niggas see each other, just stand on.
Sound of business?
Yeah. So I was saying like,
There's been a lot.
Do you feel like Dio should have freed it to an extent? Like, do you think Dio should not have like brought it up again, just because like it's just something you've moved past, or you feel like he just did what he?
I mean,
we can't speak for bro, man. That bro speak for himself. Chris, don't even speak for bro, man. We can't speak for bro.
I guess that's what I was going to say. Like, I mean, we're each our own person. You know what I mean? And a lot of shit was said, different things said to different people, you know? And, like, certain words hang heavier for certain people. So, you know what I mean? Like, you say certain things going to happen. That's all I can really say.
No problem, though.
All right. Are those all the questions that we wanted to throw at these guys?
I want to be fair. Dio Sha is not in the wrong because how can you be saying Rico when niggas? Oh yeah, you are always somebody. Me, I'll call you out too.
Dio's really,
man. Fuck that money, man. Fuck that money.
Because Shows is out here even saying that. Shows is still saying that he paid. Shows is out here saying
he's saying he paid.
Yeah. Damn. He said that in a tweet or something. That's what someone told me. He said that in a tweet this morning. Some type of barrage that he paid. He's also saying that he hit people with bottles when all he did was run. Shit, we're not even gonna get into what happened to him in London. Shit is going down. We just not talking.
Let's get into it.
Yo, Chris, I'm getting DMs sent to me from you guys' conversation, man, and it's looking different. I can't lie.
Sure, you can send whatever you want. He can send whatever he want with his deleted text, whatever he wants to do.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck what he says, bro.
Yeah, from who? Tell the person to come up.
Yeah, whoever.
Well.
Yeah. So listen.
So all this to say, it is not about money. It's about the principle.
Absolutely. And I just want to say, like, if there is anyone that obviously has or feels like the conversation isn't balanced, obviously you want to hear from the other side or want to like actually make some form of like rebuttal, because I don't think any of us can present anything because these guys have shared their account.
Man,
yeah.
I mean, I think Shows did he showed his narrative of his story all day today.
Gotcha.
So I thought someone should say the real on our side as well. So
yeah, I hear.
That's what I'm here.
Makes sense.
You guys already know what he is fabricating. This man is fucking saying whatever he can to save his ass right now.
Gotcha.
Okay, yo, Iman, I'm kind of getting some word from Native Camp, and I don't want to say who I'm, speaking to or with, but
okay,
I'm getting DMs from the discussion between Badflicks and I think someone on their team, and it's just like it's looking like he actually sent them a link. Obviously, for the original Wani video that they posted, he actually sent them a link.
Wait. So someone anonymously is sending you evidence of
saying
this?
That that Badflicks should kind of get his story together, like that. It's kind of like he's lying on Native kind of thing.
Bro, who's the person? Tell the person to come on.
So what?
Wait.
I guess Bezos should come up and speak. Let me not be doing.
Chibi, can you verify it? Chibi, can you verify it? Does it like?
So what am I lying about? I sent the link to somebody.
Okay.
It is one of those.
That's lame, bro. Can't lie.
I think they're saying that you're lying about sending them the video, and that you actually did send them the video.
Yeah, I mean,
you're lying about the whole situation.
So then they sent me the money that then was supposed to pay for that video. I'm just still trying to make sure that's what happened, because I think that's the real problem here, right? I don't believe I ever sent them that video.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, no, actually, they did take it from Money's page, but they're saying that about the money, like.
Wait. Let's clarify. Yeah.
I'm trying to streamline the story. I beg, guys.
It's getting confusing. It's getting confusing, right?
You know what? Let me just actually free up, man.
If you have something to come and say,
No. Wait. We're not freeing. We're not.
You can't free it. You can't.
We can't free it. let's actually get to the specifics, right? So wait. Sorry, Belema. Wait. What you presented earlier, right, was that because again I asked Badflicks that question to even clarify how exactly the video got in their hands, right? And Badflicks basically said he shared it with Wani. Like that was what he said. He shared it with Wani, and then they must have stripped it from Wani's page and then ran with it, right? The person that is contacting you currently is saying that was not the case. That they actually received a direct link from him. Is that what was presented to you? Yes or no?
No, actually, no. So I don't want to mix it up, but basically, what the person is saying is that based on their conversation, right, the initial conversation did not have anything to do with money when them and Badflicks were talking, and that they did take the video from Wani's P, that they just lifted it. That they said that press companies do that, just lift up something from another artist page. But
press companies also tag.
What the fuck?
I guess they also tag and they should also pay you, Sha. So I don't even agree with what I'm being sent. But it's calm. I'm not going.
Okay.
I'm not trying. I don't want to be coming to do middleman.
Information is a little more confusing now.
Sorry.
Okay, so they're backtracking. So they're backtracking on what they said. Wait. So they're backtracking on what they said to Chibi. So they are backtracking on what they sent you then, Chibi, right?
So many products even defended this way, man. Can't lie.
Chibi, they are backtracking what they sent you then.
Iman, I don't want to get in between. I think the information is. Yo, Taj, can I speak real quick?
Real quick. Yeah.
I think the info is all over the place. For the record, they did not get the video from him. Like it was
okay. Okay, thank you. That's what we needed to get to. But anyway, I have sets here. I know you requested to come up. I guess you wanted to add something to the conversation.
No, I was just gonna say, like whoever DM Chibi, like that's just ridiculous, man. Like, there's been so much corny shit that's happened in this whole situation. I think lying on like Dio's name, trying to talk down on his music, all that shit. Like, there's been mad corny shit. But whoever DM Chibi, like, and is now trying to stay anonymous, like, if you can't even just stand on business,
bro, I'm out here.
Stand on your name, like. Man.
You know what said based on this, I feel like Native should actually have somebody come and just speak. I don't want it to be like Chibi was trying to speak for anybody, please.
And that's what I've been begging for. Literally, I've been begging.
Just getting information, and I was trying to relate as
No, to be honest, we need to hear from that camp. Like, we obviously need to get some clarity on situation because, like, it's.
Emmanuel, do you think Chibi, like, can you post the screenshot of
no, so okay, obviously that's not happening. That's not happening. No. That's not happening.
They said that's fine.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way that's happening. But I would love to hear.
That's not happening. Sorry.
We don't turn Insta blog.
Listen. It doesn't even have to be on this space. Like, if they can have a joint statement, like, because right now the statements from their campus we've said it, like, it's been all over the place. It's not been clear. Like, if they really want to, like, sound coherent, like, let them have a joint statement and address the claims that people are coming up with. Like, that's it. It doesn't have to be
group chats or something. Like group chats,
I would hope they do, but I mean,
it doesn't seem like they do because come on, like, there's no way like 5 different people are saying different things and all standing on their own version of business but not standing fully. Like, it's just weird, man.
I think one major thing is that I think before all of this, though, everybody sort of moved on, which is why it's very, I don't know. Like, Wani and Flicks feel like they said they moved on.
Yeah.
Maybe those guys.
Yeah.
Like, it's,
I mean,
like everybody moved on. So
it's
like,
fresh
there's
now. It's fresh now.
Okay, no.
I guess now, obviously, we should.
Now, yeah, with the conversation now and
doing what he's doing is fresh now again. But before this, it's everybody moved on. Maybe that's why like all these PR and them trying to clear statements is not really pressing on their neck on the native side. Obviously, people like Shaws, obviously they will face what they have to face, right? Because of what you said. But generally, like, to start pulling out PR statements now for something that I guess everybody has kind of said they moved on is not something that anybody's going to get.
I'm not gonna lie. There's definitely been things that kept it fresh along throughout the time, you know. But I just tried going into 2024 with it. I'm only like, you know, I just tried to go into 2024 with a fresh. You know, it was definitely hot all year and before that. But I need to get my boy up in here and get him on the mics. Mario Rio, if y'all can get him up here, if y'all can.
Okay, Mario.
Yeah, Rio talk.
While I'm trying to get him up here, Elle has her hand up.
Okay. Hi, Hell. My H factor is to jump, but every time I say hi, Hell, like it's God.
That's what KP does usually.
Anyway, hello.
What you say 434?
Hello, welcome to the space.
What's up? I don't even know where to start. I think there's a lot going on, and whilst I kind of agree with Wani's sentiment, like it's not even about the money anymore. I just think it's about the principle and whatnot. And I love that Badflicks said, like, you know, sometimes it's, you know, fuck around, you know, win stupid prizes. Do you know what I mean? And I think KP and Chibi mentioned like what's up with their PR, what's up with their finance team. It's fine to be a small business, it's fine to be a startup, it's fine to be all of these things, but I just feel like Native have, like, they started off saying they were this brand that is, you know, for the marginalized, that likes to call out people. And sorry, whether or not it's a separate record label, it's not the same as the mag, people are, you know, going to hold you to that standard and to that kind of account, and they haven't lived up to it at all in their business practices. And then they've not lived up to it in the tweets, the sharing of the screenshots, the pig comments, dark pig comment, like just digging even deeper. No one in that team tells each other to chill. Everyone is on smoke. Like, what's that? And that's all in the name of I have to have my guys back. I'm sorry, I'm going back to what Odumodublvck said, because I have to. He said he's not inheriting beef. You're not inheriting beef, or you're saying something because your label boss was drag. Which one is it? Like, they're just backtracking. The guy Badflicks, hasn't he? Badflicks, they're not paying Sha, but they're opening their mouths to call him a hillbilly. Like, are they okay?
That's crazy.
They're moving mad. It's actually it's a mad one still, and I don't understand who is advising who. This is meant to be a label boss. So Don Jazzy won't pay me, and he'll be coming on stage on TM, he's shouting, I didn't sign you because your demos were bad. Huh? From where to where? What are you saying, bro? It's really, really sad. It's so, so sad. I really hope, though, and I feel like no one's mentioned this tonight, we're talking about beef, we're talking about hip-hop, even though Dio's not really a rapper like that. They should get in a booth, innit? Let's hear what they're going to say. Because Odumodublvck's mouth is filthy. It's really, really disgusting. Like, there's no need for the bully. It's just low down.
I would just like to
can I piggyback off this real quick and say one thing? And then
Let
I
me
can
just
leave.
Rio, and you can go ahead. But like, even if you're trying to support Teezee, even if you're trying to support this person or that person, even when Dio was calling out this whole P for Wani and for Badflicks, did he insult any? Did he go out of his way to call people names? He just said you're Rick Owens, but you're Owen. And it's funny, isn't it? It's funny.
He didn't even say that. He just said, coming from you, that's amazing. That was his response.
Meant to do it. That's hip hop. Let's bring it back to the music. We're not even like, let's bring it back to the music. Like,
to be honest, I don't want to hear it back and forth on the record. Personally.
The thing is, you're gonna be witty. You're gonna do it like that. That's how you're meant to do it. Be witty with the tweets. Be witty with the posts. If you want to drop around, whatever you want to do, keep it like that. Let's be like, make it funny, make it hip hop, make it laugh. Really,
make it light. I understand what you're saying. Make it light. Don't take it too.
Below the belt.
Yeah. I feel what you mean.
Even your fans are having to say, "Bruh, this isn't funny." Do you know how awkward it is? Like,
I just want to say one thing.
Yeah, is that Rio speaking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I work in music behind the scenes, definitely. You know, on the hip hop space, on the Afro space. I manage techno as well.
Okay.
I just wanted to say that what you're saying, it's already past that. You know, like no matter if all of these things did happen,
You getting online making a video talking about dirty pig behind $500? You're crazy. Your whole camp is crazy. What Chubbs is tweeting, talking about go get a job and this, you're crazy. You cannot speak on things. You can't speak on things that you had never experienced and you never went through. You never worked hard to you never made nobody else a millionaire. I have. That's why I'm gonna say that. That's why I'm gonna get on here and say that. I have made niggas millionaires. So don't ever talk about go get a job, go do this, go do that. Niggas are trying to get jobs. Niggas don't have the opportunities you have because of who your family is. So pipe down on talking crazy. All the video shit should stop right now. Skepta can't save you. Don't make no more videos and don't call no more names. Finish.
Okay.
Exactly.
Whatever else y'all want to do, if we want to do a GoFundMe about this 500, whatever else y'all want to do, we could do the 500. I'm with it. But all this making videos and calling names, you doing shit that you cannot stand on in the streets in person, and you have to travel outside of Nigeria. So you saying all of this and this and this and this, just live it then. But Skepta gonna look at you like he don't know you. I promise you, you're gonna learn the hard way about music industry.
Okay.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to say. So yeah, I'm back down, guys.
Yeah. Appreciate it, Ria. Appreciate it, Al. On that note.
Leave on that.
Yeah, man. Wani.
Can I say something? A quick rebuttal. How do we apply to join the list of people you made millionaires? I'm asking for a friend.
Is Rio listening? Yeah, I think Rio said his piece, man.
Bro, they say you don't have talent, bro. They heard it from your voice.
No, but on the real though, appreciate.
Jokes aside, though.
Appreciate, yeah, man. Appreciate Wani and Badflicks, I guess, sharing their piece on this.
Wani, shout out to you.
I'm a Jonzing boy.
Yeah, man. I think, man. Like this has been like we've somewhat come to some form of like, I guess, more clarity on the situation, but at the end of the day, for it to still really, at the end of the day, I think there still needs to be a resolve when it comes to like the statements that has been thrown out, like
not fights,
bro. No, I mean we hope to see a better statement from Native, and then bro, we need a proper statement, bro. Like they've been shooting anywhere but their face, bro. Like we need a coherent statement for the claims that they are really like putting forward to these guys. I mean, then again, man, they're going to figure it out once they finally have a meeting about this.
So right before we move up onto Ruga, I just wanted to like close the table with everybody. What would they say? Like, we can do quick round table. What would everybody say was their standout moment
from this whole like back and forth?
24 hours. Okay. I personally have two standout moments.
Yeah.
And the first one was when Dio blew kiss, because I have saved that video.
It's a meme now. I think it's
I saved it on my phone, and I'm gonna be sending it to everybody. That's my first one. And then the second one is when somebody said that they will tread on somebody's head. That's intense. Snake.
Yeah, they will tread on their head like snake, man.
Do you know that almost sounds like it came from the Bible? So that was...
No, it literally comes from the Bible. The Bible literally says that. I was like, wow.
That's
why the Bible
that's why love stood out to me, because I was like, wow, it's intense. So those 2 points, but especially that video, that's what stood out to me. And peace and love to everybody.
My favorite part was when they said, "Don't let a not talented nigga come between."
Bruh, that's don't let the man without talent.
That was the rudest thing I've heard.
Come in between us.
What was the thing that Schultz tweeted? Schultz tweeted, wasn't he that said that white people have been coming between black men?
Wait, did he actually say that?
Funny. That one was funny. I'm sorry.
Wait, did he say that?
Did he actually say that?
That's what Schultz said.
He tweeted that. Oh my God,
he tweeted it. He said his white people have been coming between black people. White people been dividing us for centuries. I said I have screamed.
Bro, we turned Dr. Omar so quick, man.
Over 200. Wow.
Yeah, waiting, Chibi.
My favorite part.
I know that this was already probably said before, but the fact that they listened to like demos and Dio got overlooked is crazy.
Oh yeah, that was cap. No, like let's speak on the actual facts of the situation now. Like, there was you could see, or many can understand why Native didn't go with with Dio to sign him. Like they can be a plethora of reasons to say that, right? Because yes, he has been given opportunities, but hasn't connected to the streets as much as Odumodu really connects so far, right? So there's so many other ways, because Native can actually say, okay, we wanted to pivot our brand, or wanted to really connect the streets and their circles in one way, and Odumodu was just that bridge for them, and it makes perfect sense.
Music was not the reason, Sha.
Yeah, but you can't make it about the music. Like it's like you can't make it about the music. It's not. It's just a lazy cop out of it. Like it's just like you can speak even to their personalities. I think their personalities are on par. I think they can both carry on like an audience together. They can move them an audience together. But you just know that Dio has been operating.
It just makes it hard for us to believe them when we know who they signed.
Yeah. I mean, that's all subjective. But even that one too has its own reasons why they signed him too. Like a lot of how labels are structured today is they want to ride on a wave that is already working on. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's like, and in a lot of ways, Dio wasn't necessarily, at least at that point in time, he wasn't there, and we are seeing Odumodu really pick up a lot of momentum, and they made a business move at the end of the day. And it's just and
it's working for them. It's working for them.
Yeah.
Going by what Belema said about stand-up moments, though, I think my own stand-up moment is Dio being very calm, even with the whole hauling of abuse and whatever. Like the guy, not even the
man. I think he's the bigger winner out of this, of course. He's the bigger.
Like, that's one.
He's the bigger winner out of this, man.
Super calm when he was making his videos. That's one. Two. The part where he said, "Did they call you Raz?" Bro, that's in.
Okay, yeah. That's a huge point, actually. That's a huge point. That's a huge point.
He played up to the.
It was not a lie, man.
That's a huge point. Because again, a business decision. They didn't care too much about all of that. It was a business decision.
I didn't tell you.
Yeah. Anyway, man. No, that was a huge point, because you can obviously see the world where they're regarding an Odumodu as a like absolutely it makes I mean, then again, it's a claim, but allegedly, but then again, like it's still man.
No, I just want to say something. Like, even though Odumodu said it himself, he had to meet Teezee a couple times before they could actually like click proper. So definitely,
that's mad.
Point where Teezee felt like this guy was demeeting Odumodu's words.
Right.
Fresh that said his PA must be fresh.
Oh, please, let's not. Yo, man.
My favorite part about this discussion is someone said, "Gun to your head, name one Teezee song right now."
Stop, man.
Somebody said that you will mention any song and the person will not would.
I don't lie.
Yo, stop, man.
Apart from DRB,
you have to know DRB as Giddy, of course.
Do you know what my favorite?
Even the DRB pioneers, they still said that they were to use bar to keyboard.
I saw that tweet.
Wait, guys.
Is it Teezee the Ote Dr. Dollar? It was my head.
No. But from the way everything is happening.
Oh my god.
Yo, stop.
Wait,
not fucking Ote Dr. Dollar, man. Come on. But yes, I don't know if Dante's still here. Dante's still here, yes. But yeah, man, to preference what Dante's about to go in, or Dante, did you want to preference it?
Yeah, sure. So I guess the gist is Ruga left Jonzing, right?
Yeah, speculating, but it's pretty obvious.
Allegedly.
He left,
It's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious.
How you go follow your label?
Okay, I think I only have like maybe 3 things to say about that. The first thing is, if he did, I wonder if he's gonna sign like another deal with like a, bigger record label. Or
He has facts.
Oh, you Taj, you know?
Taj.
All right.
Taj. See. We try our best. We try our best not to like break, because I know we have a lot of industry people here. Please.
They never break them.
Let's be Yeah, let's not cast too much in where we address some things.
I'll send them your address.
No, but I think it's obviously it's a no-brainer. I don't think he's coming out of.
Ruga be using distro kid.
Yeah, I don't think Ruga is gonna come out of something and not have anything.
Literally distro kid, you know.
Yeah, I mean, but then again, the structure of how the industry is now, I think Blessed, you can even speak to it. You don't necessarily, well, you need a label, yes, in a lot of ways, but you don't have to be tied down.
If you have your own money, bro, you can do your shit, man.
Yeah,
and that's we're going to bring that to the Ruga conversation.
Yeah, of course.
So, like, the second thing I was gonna say is that, like, okay, this stems from a conversation I had with a friend I hadn't seen in a long time. And I remember this guy used to be like a Ruga fanatic. And then he was asking me randomly one day, like, this year actually, like the first week of this year, that where is Ruga? And I'm like, bro, this guy dropped an album last year. It was like, I'm lying.
Tragic.
You know?
Tragic.
So what I was gonna say is I hope Ruga invests in his Nigerian audience more, you know, with this step he's taking. Like, I hope I haven't said anything negative about him, but like, yeah, I hope he does that. Because yeah, I guess, you know, if maybe he's not paying attention, maybe he is, I don't know, but I want to quote what my guy said. He said, if somebody's not paying attention to me, why should I care? You know, that's exactly what he said about Ruga. So that's what I'm going to say. I hope he pays attention to
I don't know. What do you mean by attention, though? Like,
in terms of the fact that it do shows like at the end of the year, because December is like Nigeria's summer. And like,
okay.
Do more things that just...
I see what you mean. Okay. At first, I was thinking I was thinking what you were saying from a point of like the label has to pay attention to him. You're saying it more so from the markets, the Nigerian markets.
Yeah, the Nigerian market.
Got you. I think in that particular situation, like at the end of the day, you can't fault the market for not
it's the market forces.
Like that's exactly what I said. I'm not forcing the market. I'm not forcing the market. I'm saying he should engage the market.
I agree, because his album, content wise, very, very Caribbean facing, very dancehall related. The features, the soundscape, a lot of it wasn't necessarily as rooted as you would want a Nigerian pop star would make a Nigerian like pop album. If it wasn't necessarily, I mean, but then again, it connects to his style of music. He's very dancehall leaning. A lot of the records there definitely like begged for that kind of audience, as opposed to like one that would gravitate to the home market. So yes, even on that point of saying like a lot of the records don't necessarily like call for a Nigerian audience, and he didn't necessarily. Well, then again, a lot of things are out of his hand. He didn't necessarily engage the market to. Do we want to speak to the situation that he was even having going into the album? Going into the album, the issue started like happening. Okay, like there were certain situations that, not to get into too much details, but it wasn't necessarily the same structure he had by the time he was ready for an album. The 2 run of EPs, he had made good positioning, good looks with the hits that he had, with the EPs that he had out. When it was time for the album, it wasn't the same structure he was dealing with. A couple like arms of his deal had fallen off, and some things had to be done in order to like at least get the album out. So the album just came out of the grace of, okay, you have an album out. And obviously the follow-up to that, it's pretty obvious. We didn't get too much outside just the release of the album. Not too many videos, not too many like positioning or placements that really like...
It was abysmal.
Yeah. So again, a lot of that would be that his structure had changed. It wasn't necessarily the same. So let's not give him too much like flag for not like, I guess, having
I was about to say,
the album.
There was a lot of reasons why he wasn't as active as you would have wanted him to engage with the Nigerian audience. Yeah, I don't think it was just him not trying to.
Exactly.
Like a lot of moving pieces, which is kind of the result of us seeing now, right?
Yeah, exactly. Those moving pieces has resulted into this situation now where he's going solo, and he's going to like have to like, I guess, navigates this industry one way or the other. I think the good thing now is that there are people that have done this that he can learn from on what to do and what not to do, which is the beauty of trying to do what he's doing right now. If he was trying this shit like probably say 10 years ago or even 5 years ago, it would be a much more like it would be a harder
closing this conversation
way to navigate it.
Not to drop advice.
What do you mean? No, but is there anything wrong with what I'm saying? Is there anything wrong I'm saying? No, Ginger.
They say they give us advice. Maybe we talk.
It's not us advice. It's facts now.
It sounds
I beg.
like you are talking about plantation boys, not that you are talking about frugal.
Which plantation boys? What are you talking about?
Like
What does what I'm saying sound like plantation boys?
Like, oh, Ruga is going solo when when two become one.
Hello, oh, that's what you mean? There be two, later become three. I know, it's not like that now.
All of the matter is that all of this.
No, he's
Now, Ruga will not perform I'm a Jonzing boy for me anymore.
No, but he can still now. Wait.
He'll perform it.
He'll perform it now.
Share if he talk now. Share if he talk.
No, I will open it. Ginger.
I beg, make we
Ginger.
talk first. First off.
Ginger, let's. Okay. Wait. Anyway, Sha, I don't even know where I left off. Is what I was saying, Sha. But it looks like Ginger wants the mic.
Emmanuel, you left off at when someone Ruga is going solo.
Relax. No, but I'm saying on the road, I feel like he's not really literally entering a new territory that hasn't been paved before. I think they've been people that have made careers out of the same move that he's making, and especially in today where the market is somewhat open to a lot more. There's a lot more eyes on the market as opposed to like where it was before. So I think he's not in the worst shape, is what I'm saying. Exactly.
Can you give examples of
people that have made careers? Well, Buju obviously. Buju is the very Buju, Wiz, Kiss Daniel, like a lot of guys been able to navigate without having like the.
But you go stick a lot.
The quote unquote like.
Buju is actually very funny.
Maybe if you do crash course.
What do you mean? Why is it funny? Why is it funny?
Those now like obvious now between.
Yeah. No, but
you want to get me for crash course.
Hello. No, but bottom line is there's a path for him. He's not in a terrible or he's not in the worst situation.
I tell and say no worry. Plenty people don't.
There's somebody else on this table, but I don't know if it's public yet. Actually, let me know.
There's one keeping quiet.
Everybody's like, Taz, just I don't die. Let's navigate. Where were we?
Let me say what I wanted to say.
Yes, Ginger.
Before you begin, they give Ruga advice. Say you land on in 2 feet. No wala.
Why you hurt by a?
First off.
Okay.
Dante was speaking to the fact that he was blah blah blah, he didn't connect the Nigerian audience. First off, now he shoot himself for leg first off, because all this one way first the way they give half gist say something happened prior to dropping an album. Which kind of contract you sign? When they go switch up on you.
I mean, the gist is not that.
Maggie was the gist.
Okay.
Wait. I never finished. Wait,
okay.
You go drop the gist.
Because I'll give more clarity. Like it's not that deep, to be honest.
I'm just saying, like, what kind of deal would you sign that?
I feel like if he gives you the full picture, you understand. I will never lie to you. Because from the way he said
they will come pull the carpet from underneath you.
No, but there were things beyond his control, of course.
It's beyond his control.
Way beyond his control, above his pay grade.
But it's normal now. It happens every time, right?
Yeah.
No. I'll say it's normal. I'll just say it's unfortunate.
The problem with all of you is that you're going to keep going back and forth and not actually saying anything. So the statement that you are looking for, Gingerbread, is that somebody that had more money cushion under him, some of that money.
Hello.
So that is what that means when they say the things from before were not the same as the things after. Everything boils down to money.
So
So
the
what
bar
this
no day again on waiting. Anyways,
where these people don't want to speak English. The people where they provide
Oyana, no
money, they
wala.
provide
Funds
money.
no day.
No, not be say funds no day. Sponsor Jackpot.
No, yes,
Main
yes.
sponsor.
Representative or the rep.
So now wait
okay.
Basically, the person advocating for the person advocating for Ruga was no longer in the picture.
Oh yeah, no wala. Anyways,
that make sense?
I don't get the picture, no wala. Anyways, what me at the top be say Dante was talking about my own take was that when you know that some kind things done they fuck up, blah blah blah, album don't drop, you self suppose they do yourself some kind favors. What do I mean? You go media rounds for Nigerian media. Now they speak to the Nigerian audience now. What was his relationship with the Nigerian audience and what move did he try to make to even try to blend or make that relationship a very smooth one. He goes to the media and he keeps saying they don't love me. You're trying to paint yourself. You're trying to put yourself in the Burna Boy kind of light.
I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you.
They're saying they hate you, they don't accept you, they don't accept your music. People in their abroad are the people loving you. They are the ones that are promoting you. They're the ones that even, in fact, they're the ones that blow you, self. Like, that then make you good and fine. That's what you said on radio, Nigerian radio. You dey talk this thing. The average Nigerian listener, they listen to this thing for radio. You dey yarn and say, you know, send us, you know, do anything, blah blah blah. You read December, people they ask you for space, not even for space. They ask you, people ask you, say, how far? Sure, you know, go do small show, but sure, Nigeria love me. I don't send me. When I don't send me, blah blah blah. Like,
Ginger is referencing a point when it was here on Space.
The idea is that I don't care what you started having, like, okay, backlog things and whatnot. How are you yourself? See, that's why I keep on saying artists too suppose they help themselves. That's why every time something's up, everybody gonna blame label, this one, that one, label do this, label do that one, this one, that one. You think artists do? Artists know they do something wrong.
No, two things can absolutely be true in this situation. Absolutely.
That's what I'm trying to say. So, wait now, I never finish. Artists go always they say artists are saints, artists go bring a hand, come public, talk, say this label do me this, do me get it, do me that. Everybody go kill label for media, say label do a strong thing, steal from arm. But what the artists self do? Artists self know what you say they do. And for people who know this is what they yarn, even for industry, you and I know that artists self know they loyal, normal. We know say none of those artists even they loyal. Or they like the next after like few blow, like you just pop off small thing, everything start changing. You want this, you want that, you want this, you want that, you want to do this. We've seen that cases a lot of time, countless of time. Yakpa, you start making certain demands, start making blah blah blah. We know. But anyways, what I'm saying to the whole Nigerian audience thing that Dante was saying, because now that one they pay me pass. He didn't even try to mend the situation. He only made it worse. And for real, like what you're trying to do, if you're trying to get a relationship, in fact, this is still you be Nigerian. But I'm not to say you get Canadian passport or you get US passport or you never get. Now Nigerian passport is still use the travel, so you still be Nigerian full time. So, bro, now here be your base. Now here be your HQ. If Americans were addressing a Nigerian artist to be. So you suppose first mend the situation here, get your shit right, build that community, the way the likes of Victony, Loj, and Co and all these ones are doing, like how they are, even Butch yourself, you know go see Butch just come and begin the talk, say Nigerians, I know send you papa, when I know Shekiniko, even as Butch take be
no, but
I'm just saying.
You don't need to bring up Butch to make your point.
See, everybody won't go through. See. Let me just
because it's not out of the it's not out of the realm.
Please do not think you can go through the bonus route and blow. No, Bonner is a different case. He's fucking talented as fuck. So you are not, and you are not.
So
think you go reach.
Anyway.
Who said so? You guys, that's talented as Bonner.
Yeah,
we don't have to get there. We don't have to get to. Wait. Let's relax. Ginger, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ginger.
Thank you, Ginger.
Wait, no, appreciate it, Ginger, man. I know now you wanted to add, yeah.
Okay, so
sorry. No, Ginger stressed me, man. I'm sorry, man. That's sad, bro. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Ginger, they say you be blood pressure.
They contribute to mother's HBP every week.
Sorry, Naya. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, Ruga, well, I just gone on his Instagram, and I don't know if this is his record label. It was Blown Boy record label.
Yeah, that's his.
Blown Boy Entertainment. All these names there.
Ginger.
Ginger's laughter off me. I don't die, man.
In down blow now, Blown Boy.
Okay. Anyways, as much as Ginger annoys me, I do agree with a lot of his sentiments. I think that he's definitely someone that needs to garnish his Nigerian audience a bit more. Although I can also give him the benefit of doubt that he's actually done well for the kind of artist he was and for the music that he was making. Like, he's managed to, do well with his music. But I fear that he's taken a very big leap because of, I don't know how to describe it. I think he overstates his international crowd a bit too much.
You think he overstates his international crowd?
Yeah, like in terms of highly depends on them, or thinks that, like without, like, even
So
without
you
his
think
home base.
him going independent is because he feels he has an international fan base to lash onto?
Yeah, 100%.
No, no. Trust me. It's not why. It's not the reason why.
Not why, but it's definitely one of the reasons. Like, we can't.
No, I don't. Well, the thing is,
that's far from it.
No, I think it's a different situation. It's a completely different situation from him having to go solo. I think I think you're picking this from the recent statements, or at least his approach to his Nigerian audience. I can see that, but I don't think it's in any way informing the decision to go solo. Like, trust me, it's not.
Just because Ruga is very prominent, like, which is why Ginger saying the whole you're not, like, Ruga is that guy. Like, I think he has shown that skill wise that he is that guy, and I think he deserves. I don't think he's the kind of person that runs away from structure, because he at least knowing the personality that I know, he just wants to show that he's a creative and show what he has. So I think he won't be a person running away from structure in the first place. It's just I was left with no choice because something was pulled out from this system that they built that kind of threw everything off.
Yeah, I think the summary is just like bad business, man. I don't think his business was handled well, which the album clearly showed that. And like in terms of him not having to do anything in like towards the latter part of the year, it was obvious. Like he was trying to exit. I mean, that's what it looked like. Do you get what I mean? Even like the scene.
Him not doing the show, it speaks a lot to that.
Oh, Ruga is here. Okay.
It was in exiting mode, right? So like even at that point where it was coming on that space, like it was clear that like he wasn't trying to say a lot, but a lot was happening.
Yeah,
so, like, In as much as he said those things, like I'm pretty sure it was coming from a place of like my business has been managed very, very poorly. Like, do you get what I mean? Leading up to the album, and I feel like exiting, bro. Like, don't worry, it's coming back supersonically charged.
Yeah.
And I think it's one thing. I think it's one thing to say, like, when someone like when you're in the limbo that you're in, right, and then like now in the midst of all this chaos, like, I mean, Ruga had the Canadian and the American tour, right?
Yeah.
And if we're being entirely honest, he does have probably one of the most diverse audiences amongst the new guys. He's not out of the. He's not tripping when he kind of alludes that
he doesn't need Nigeria, but like
he's like he is very much.
But no, to bring it back to what Ginger was saying, Ginger is accurately valid, bro. Like at the end
no, absolutely.
Those niggas wouldn't know you without the guys.
Yeah, without, of course.
No, absolutely. Like let's not even go too far on that. And like it's like if those niggas in Nigeria don't keep singing your shit, niggas abroad will forget you. Don't even like let's not.
Yep, that's the situation.
How like the fact that you have to be recognized strongly, you have to have a base at home for niggas abroad to even care about you and to even keep remembering you. Like niggas in Nigeria need to keep singing, except you completely cross over, which is like nobody has done that yet.
But it's crazy, right? Because it sucks for him because last year should have been the year where he stamped his foot. Asiwaju is that,
bro. He had everything going into that album.
Coming off basically every hit single, every step in. Two.
Yeah.
Before anyway.
Like he was off the back of 2 EPs. Every step in Ruga had, apart from his first intro, which was the Ruga song that we all question.
Impact.
His impact was ridiculous. It wasn't like where there's an impact of an impact, and then there's that legacy record. Asiwaju was that. From that point, it's very critical that your business is absolutely handled properly. The way you move, the way you develop a fan base. Like Asiwaju is that record that creates a fan base for you, creates a long-lasting career for you. If everything is handled after that, and then business went sideways, you get all those things really happened last year, and I think it's just a critical position that was just missed. I really hope he can catch it again. I don't doubt it because I think his talent level is ridiculous.
I mean, let's
trust me, bro. Yeah, I've got it. Don't worry.
Yeah, man.
No, because we're making it seem like it was like we're doing like a post-mortem. Like,
no, it's not. It's not.
The way it's sounding, it's shocking. Because this guy had a very successful. Yeah, he had a successful year. Let's put it, he had a successful tour. Like in Canada, he did his US tour. He did everything. The only thing we're saying is that for the album, right? He didn't just it didn't pan out the way everybody had expected it to be, right? That's just it.
Yeah, and usually, to be fair, Samson, you review your year. I mean, every year that isn't an album year, you can absolutely say that. But that 2023 was an album year for him, right?
Exactly.
So he will review it. He will review it based on how the album performs, right? So I think he even put out a statement earlier, but he's right here. But I don't know if he can speak. I'm trying to clarify if he can. He can. Okay, he's just listening in. But essentially, what you would review in a year is like, okay, how well did my album perform? Like I could go out, I could tour this and that. By the end of the day, like how much was my effort? Because that was a very dense album. Like it was stacked with 17 records.
Right,
it's a full album. It's a big effort.
It can be very hurtful
if the album
land the punch that you want, right?
Exactly.
And then again, Ruga operated fully till the first half, and then the later half, which we all know is like the Lions Den. That's where everybody's boxing everybody. It's
he dropped September, so that was a very hot moment, of course.
But like I said, obviously I'm not speaking I just kind of know that there's always that window that it would have just been amazing if all that clicked, because bro, we would have been having a whole different conversation right now. Ruga would be
honestly
way out of the park right now. He would have stamped his name as but then again, like I said, I think the talent level is just too ridiculous, which is I don't think that guy's talent level is spoken about enough. The guy is ridiculously talented as a performer. No matter how much people as he puts in the effort into his performances. He doesn't play with them, right? So it's just one of those things. But then again, it's a fresh start, and bro.
Yeah.
Ginger, if you could give advice, since obviously he's here and you feel like he's not connected with no,
absolutely. Listen, let's go there. Part of this conversation is is of some form of accountability, because you don't necessarily hear it every interview, every kind of like structure where you have an artist, and this is a very honest space. Like, we have very honest conversations. It's not something we can shy away, even when Ruga is here. Like, it's one thing we can actually have, because he was here on the space and we talked about it. There was a question that was asked about his show, and his response to that question was basically like, at least in the tone, he just basically said, yeah, fuck these niggas. Like, he doesn't really care. That was the tone that was left. He was laughing, but that was the tone. And then connect that with the other statements on interviews and platforms.
Yeah, on interviews.
So they obviously showing the pattern that he probably has this like quote unquote disdain to the market, and will be disingenuous, or will be just be outright wrong to blame or fault an audience, to fault a market when we are not participating, when we're not engaging, when we're not putting material for that market, when we're not making when we've not covered all the grounds in terms of actually like making effort towards the market. So like, I think like, yeah, to Ginger's point, I don't know if Ginger wants to go ahead and do it himself.
Yeah, I wanted to say that, let me piggyback to the Ashwaju record. So
right.
There's a lot that Ashwaju would have done, like, especially in Nigeria. And me, I'm saying this thing, like, children were singing Ashwaju. You don't understand how big Ashwaju
Oh, he knows.
I'm
sure he knows.
So if it's that big, like, if your song is, see, let me tell you one thing about Nigeria. Once your song don't do that big, you just ride that wave like mad. Especially for Nigeria, like, do whatever you can. Anywhere you want, show up. Anywhere where you want, Baba, that thing, you guys write down. Whether even with the name Ashwaju, do you know what you'd have done with the Tinubu, with the whatever, with the campaign? We even Olamide did it. A lot of people did it. Not be the first time people did it.
Yeah, okay, that's something else, Ginger.
You go blow. You go blow.
I don't carry us go where we know.
Ginger, that's something else. Ginger, let's come back.
Make I tell you.
Sorry, Ginger, let's come back to the point. Let's land the plane.
Let's stick to the
Yeah, let's land the plane. Yeah, because they're going somewhere else now. But yeah, let's land the plane. But we get where you're coming from. You can unmute.
Say what you wanted to say.
You can unmute. You can unmute.
The main point.
Ginger, you can unmute too.
Let me say it.
I did double muted.
What does that even mean?
Anyways, like I was saying, see, forget. Yes, we all know what. Let me just tell you how Nigeria works. Leave all this nonsense. Nigeria works in a certain way. If you like, abuse them from today, reach tomorrow. As long as say that thing don't blow, don't pop, regardless of wherever appearance. Most of the big guys have appeared on all of these things, and when I no kill them, they are still at the very top. So make we know if
No, I understand what your point.
That's one. That's one. Let's leave all those one apart. Nigerians are normal.
Yeah.
Exactly. So they've shown up with all this. So more know the wine ourselves. That's what I'm saying. Like he go ride this wave where we say we go even you go there wedding like this. Better all these Dangote and Co go there. Ruga go pop up. Everything will show up. Like Ashwaju was that record. That's what I was saying. And that not only just puts you in the hearts of Nigerians, it also gives you more the demography of your audience as well. It increases. Even those aunties, those mamas, who say they don't go like your song. What they go like
there was the vice president at the time was singing Dior.
They go like them. I know what I tell you, Nigerians see.
Yeah, Nigerians
first form holy. We go first form holy. But when we see say he enter.
Yes. No, he's not lying.
In other words, Ginger.
In other words, what you are saying is that sometimes people should sacrifice what they believe.
Wait, that's not a Belema.
No, that's
Belema.
He's saying that in other words, Ruga should
No, he should.
Okay. Is Nigerian audience a duty of care.
Yeah.
He should be more circumspect, be more careful in the way he addresses Nigeria, or he denigrates a lot of people who love him and who care about his music. So he should be a little bit more circumspect in that area. And also that his music is widely popular in Nigeria, and there are other strategies he can implement in order to even gain more support home base. That's just what Gingerbread is saying.
Yeah, he's
well put together.
Bro,
Finish.
Ginger,
Simple.
can't lie, man. Whether you allude them, whether you acknowledge them or not, they're still fucking your shit, man. So talk, do you? That's why being in Nigeria is
I'm
lovely,
sorry.
man. You can do you and then fuck
Why
we go mess
I,
with your
the reason why I'm pushing back a little on this. Sorry, Ginger. The reason why I'm pushing back a little on this is that what you are asking him to do is essentially playing to what people are fond of accepting, right? So it's like people would say, "Oh, you're making mommy and daddy music, and it sells, so do it." Or
I
you're
disagree.
or the
Yeah,
this
exactly.
like you're saying this.
No, he's more than mommy and daddy music though. But yeah.
You people are not hearing
No.
but it's okay. I'm saying that, like, essentially what Gingerbread is asking of him is to play into the way Nigeria,
the politics,
and the politics of things, even though he doesn't buy into it. Whether he buys into it or not, he should play into it. And I'm like, okay, that's cute, but sometimes when we make people start pretending at the very beginning, they're not able to hold up to that pretense. So if Ruga is showing everybody who he is, let him keep showing everybody who he is.
No, can I wait?
Let him just do what. Let him just do what works for him. He's a blonde now. Let him be a blonde.
So I did say he should make. I did say he should make a certain type of music. I did say he should make mommy and daddy type of music. I did say all of those things.
But
he should keep on making what he's making.
Yeah, guys.
Knowing your environment and knowing how to approach your environment. Dilemma, there's a difference.
About the music, I'm saying you're talking about the way he but sells the music, right? Essentially markets himself.
And know your environment and knowing how to enter your environment.
Okay, so what
is
the
different
what's the difference?
There's a difference.
There's a difference now.
There's a difference.
But you see that Ginger did not speak English.
No.
Wait, sorry. Can I just say something quickly?
Okay.
I just wanted to say that I just think it's the case of, by the end of the day, your base is your base, and what Ginger said is right. If you go Sri Lanka, if you go to London, they're still gonna know you as a Nigerian artist. Like, it's not a bad thing, and I feel like we need to. And I don't think that he's doing that, but if that's the way that he probably alludes himself, then I highly discourage that. You should always carry your flag wherever you go, because by the end of the day, the only people that are going to maintain your love, because people abroad, people in the international market, anywhere you go, they can move on quickly.
It's fickle.
Like, it's very fickle, it's very fragile. It's, if you're popping now, make sure you're popping in years to come. Make sure that the maintenance is strong. Like, you have less maintenance to do in your home base than you have to do abroad, and I think that's not bad. It's not bad advice by the end of the day. Like, but what's his name?
I don't think he ever stepped away from. I think there's a lot of like.
I'm not saying that he stepped away.
He agrees. It sounds like he agrees with what she's saying.
I'm not saying that he stepped away, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say that it's very disheartening hearing a Nigerian artist who Nigerians love your music. Yeah, you have the few Nigerians that will criticize the way you do your performances, but shit happens. People talk, like, it's a common thing in Nigeria.
Okay,
however,
his thumb is down.
Ruga
just step outside. I mean, right now, are you recording? Ruga just wants to. He just wants to listen today. He just wants to listen.
Like I said, let me just finish my.
But let Naye finish what she was saying now.
Yeah, let Naye finish.
What's it called? I'm not
dismissing.
Yeah, dismissing his feelings. I think, by the end of the day, you will do what you feel. And, I think it discounts everything I'm saying. But at the same time, as someone who's a Nigerian, even though, I live in London and everything like that, sometimes I hate when Nigerian artists, especially when, the first people that loved your music were Nigerians by the end of the day. It wasn't someone in Sri Lanka that loved your music first. It was your people that loved your music first. And you may have an on and off relationship with them, and it's within your own jurisdiction to, of course, like, do what you want, project yourself to wherever audience you want to project yourself. Right. But when you're pulling your people down in the process, or like, yeah, you may have had some form of like dismay with them in the past and everything like that, but you need to also remember, like, these are always a selective amount of people. I don't think the whole of Nigeria is against you. I don't think the whole of Nigeria disagrees with your music. I don't think the whole of Nigeria will not come out to see you perform.
And also, just to add to that, even industry niggas in Nigeria are not the Nigerian listeners. Like, at the end of it, sometimes there can be instances where you are looking at industry people within Nigeria, but you're forgetting that they are separate, like, bulk of the masses, like, compared to actual people that listen to your work.
Twitter guys don't even listen to me.
Bro, that Twitter bubble, bro. That Twitter bubble is such a cancer, bro. How
listening to the songs don't even have internet?
Bro. It's such a anyway.
I think one thing I was going to say, like, at the end of the day, I don't know if, like, because I mean, looking at the first half of last year, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, obviously, I think one of the biggest things that we're holding on to is what he said in interviews. Like, I don't think Nigerians like me. I don't think the audience fucks me like that, right? But taking those words aside, I don't know how much damage it has caused. I don't.
Okay. But I understand what you're saying, Taj.
But if you look at the way they've moved, right? Like, I think, like I said, up onto the album, because I do think the direction of the album wasn't very Niger facing, but moving on to, like, for the first half of the year, he moved like a proper Nigerian artist, right? They did the right things. They put out the right records. They marketed into Nigeria. I don't think that there was no statement about not liking Nigerians or any of those type of press runs, right? I just think, I think maybe business got in the way of things in the summer, and that is what landed him at this decision, right? I don't know if I don't think moving forward they would neglect the Nigerian audience, or
but I don't think there was ever any.
Yeah, I don't
like,
think.
So
I'm even trying to figure out where this whole neglect piece.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing is that the only issue I've ever had, right, and I think it's a Jonzing Mave. In fact, if I want to be that daring, Rema sort of suffers that right now. Like, they've kind of like kept themselves to that space, like, it's me and I don't know if that's the ideology that has been instilled from their organs, but it's like even Rema dropped Ravage, and I don't know if we can say Nigerians have a chokehold on it.
Bro,
no.
Like,
well,
I don't think the best piece of music I've heard. I don't think you can say that, bro. I was in Lagos all through December, bro. People were slamming that shit.
DND.
It was on
maybe
DND. Everywhere.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Like,
yeah, I think DND was an impact.
Maybe because of the way they move.
Maybe you did not see it too. You did not see it. But
DND actually showed up on TTC for a while, right?
But let's be right. But then again, like I'm saying, maybe just the way they package themselves, that exclusive nature.
No, bro. Like, I think it's just from the lens that you're seeing it from. I can't even lie to you. Like, it's not like, bro, the same way you view Rema, the same way you're seeing everything they are doing, is the same way people in Lagos are seeing it. You get what I mean? And like, the same channels that they're putting it on in Lagos, bro. You get?
Yeah. So that means they didn't move different then. Like, so where did this narrative come from? Because I don't.
Okay, so to Boomer,
they didn't move different.
I think Ginger is just upset.
No, guys, no.
This narrative did not come from.
No, it's not just from nowhere. Okay.
It's not from nowhere. Please let me talk.
Okay, yeah, slick back. Yes, go
I
ahead.
like to watch it. I deserve to talk at the same time.
Okay.
So, this, like, what happened was, at a particular point late last year, there was a series of bad press, and it was not just like a one time. There was a time when I think he posted like a essay video or something. I can't remember the details exactly. Where he was talking about Nigerians, like, so like there were a series of bad press, and
what's bad press though? Like, I'm trying to.
Okay, so bad press is you saying things that people will drag you. Yes, you might think that all publicity is like good publicity, but like sometimes it's like it will go the wrong way, and people would react, and it showed that people reacted. Now, for the album like I don't know what happened marketing wise, because sometimes like it might not really just be the material, it might be like marketing. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what
That played a hand,
like
of course, in this situation.
but,
We mentioned it.
But it's just like, how do I want to put it? Just like when you just keep making like one bad decision and bad things just keep happening and everything just crumbles. Do you get what I mean? On a good day, that nobody would have cared, but because of the album like wasn't really hitting the way a normal Ruga EP would hit like everywhere, then obviously we had the quote unquote little rivalry, because also Buju also dropped during that period, so he was now like the whole compare and contracts like Nigerians always do.
Right.
You get what I mean?
And could I add to a few things here as well, as you're talking about this present situations? There've been tweets, yes. There've been the interviews, yes. He was not quiet after Asiwaju. There were attempts of hits, or at least there were records that came out. There was Bienvenue with DJ Neptune. There was the Bonbon record that came out. I think was in May or just in the middle of the year. There was Jonzing Boy. There was Christy. There were so many punches he was laying that to him, as the market was not receiving it, it's just riling up the animosity. He was riling up I guess how he feels against the market, or at least his relationship with the market, because he has been at the highest points before. We saw that, right? And him not feeling like he has that punch again. You see how the album now came out at the end of the year. There was not a single Nigerian feature. There was not a substantial like sonic direction that felt like anything close to an Asiwaju again. That felt like it was actually playing into that market. I really believe the album was focusing on everyone outside. Like literally, like at least when it came to the content, when it came to how he directed the album, the sonic space, the features, like it just felt like this man was okay. Let me push it out there to the rest of the world.
Yo, so Emmanuel, you think that? Just a question. So you think that it's because he did not get the reception that he like when the singles dropped, that his approach to the album just morphed into something that was not even resonating with Nigerians entirely?
I think this is the best analogy.
It's not
to throw it out there. Imagine a made in Lagos without an essence blowing. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, basically he was making an album to the world. It's literally called Root to the World. That's my point.
If SS didn't blow, people would have reacted more negatively to like made in Lagos than they would react now.
Okay, so if let's say, because obviously apart from like Jonzing Boy and Asiwaju, a lot of people have stated that even I think Tor can definitely lean towards Nigeria.
It's a drill record.
Yeah, but I still feel like it can be relatable to Nigerians, at least the content of the songs. The content of the song can be relatable. So if it's a thing where, let's say, the marketing starts picking up this year, do you think it's too late to pull people back to that project, or just depending on like how content is created and motion? Do you think it's something that the hype of it can be revived? Because I think it would kind of be like a waste if you
just need new
it.
material, man.
Yeah, I think it depends on how you feel.
To be honest,
personal question.
Yeah, it's a very personal question, of course. Sorry. No. To be honest, I feel like that album deserves to be given its fair shot.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I believe the album deserves to be given its fair shot. But
as an artist manager, right?
Yeah.
I'm not advising that.
Yeah, no. Actually, I was about to walk there. I was about to walk there.
Here's the problem. Everybody knows that album deserves a fair shot.
Yeah.
Everybody also knows that album is not gonna get a fair shot unless something goes viral, right? Mm-hmm. The fact of the matter is that he's moving on to better and greater things. We not be waiting reminisce talk.
But you're not gonna know if you're not promoter.
Deals, and you talk about all these things that have been signed, all this paperwork, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's music, but if he decides, okay, I'm gonna focus on it, the same people that are telling him that he should focus on it. They'll be asking him, no, we're waiting for new music. And so I think right now in this moment, right, it is no longer a question of what could have been with Jonzing Boy, whether it was management or what could have been with the labels that he was signed with, and what could have been with all of this, and what could have been and what could have been. The question now is, what are we doing as Bone Boy, right?
Yeah,
So if it's Bone Boy now and it's Ruga and Bone Boy, okay, so what is the plan? If we are going to drop new music, what kind of music is this going to if we are going to make music that's more dance hall, or if we're going to make music that's drill, or if we're going to make music that's Afrobeats, like what does all of this look like? What is the direction we are going at? I think in saying that songs like Tor and like Ashewaju and all of these different things, that there was so much potential there, we are forgetting that what we are essentially asking him to do is to go backwards to where he
memory.
Listen, I was going to walk there. I was going to walk there to that point. By me saying it like it deserves a fresh shot. Obviously, he's in a situation where it's not worth it. It's absolutely not. He needs to be looking forward because it's gonna get messy. The structure of everything else is going
to see how they're feeling.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's like listening is a good thing on its own. So I hope he does, learn, grow, and really have an amazing journey in the next chapter of his career.
Yep.
Regardless of how it's the direction is.
Yeah.
The All of Us record is not as fucked up.
Yeah, and he actually had its own momentum on TikTok as well. He's doing his bits. There's some theory about the jabs that he said he shot on that song. Obviously, he's addressing everybody the borough pose basically, but there's yeah, there's a few theories. There's a few theories. Oh, the cooks beats.
The song with Cook beats.
OG before IG is such a pivotal line. OG before IG is such a pivotal line. Yeah, man.
I like that song.
Yeah, that his pen was crazy on that record, man.
He was sliding.
And Taj. Another thing on that song was the rhyming skill too. It was crazy.
No, he was rhyming. He spazzed.
Like it was rhyming.
His skill for skill. Like Ruga is so talented that he could like do any range, any genre, and really like deliver.
Yeah. That's why I'm really excited for
Samson, he blew me away with that Till We Die with Sarkodie. Like R&B.
Yeah, his R&B chops too are clean, even on the album.
The record was kind of looking like it will pop on the album. What's that one?
Dear X.
No, the one that is very toxic lyrics.
It's probably Dear X. Dear X was like
no, not Dear X. The one that he did a video for that was even trending after. Like,
Dear X, he did a video and it was trending.
Which one?
No,
I want peace.
It wasn't Dear X.
I want peace.
I want you or something like that.
I want peace.
I want peace.
I want peace.
Yes, I want peace.
I want peace. I love it.
The guy
I love it.
Yeah.
I want peace. I love
Blue. He says some of the most ridiculous things. Like when I mean ridiculous, like but it's so appealing. At the same time, it's just like, damn, what did this boy just say?
He has a lot of shock value.
See, he's daring. He's daring. He says words like
you see that Till We Die. You know that first line, like that thing he said. It's like, oh my god, this boy is just crazy. But like, just wish him the best in his next.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
R&B bad is dope as fuck.
Yeah, man.
He can make Nigerian records like man. So
oh yeah, he has showed that he can, bro. He showed that he can.
He has proven it that Ashewaju and Shana is another track, like plenty tracks there. So he can actually like do it.
All right, guys. Just to wrap up the conversation because we're getting a little bit over time. But Tamaki, I want to touch on new music before we close it up today. But Tamaki, what's up, man?
Yeah. Hi, Manuel.
Hello.
I just wanted to touch on the Ruga situation. I personally connected to that project. I feel it's an amazing one. And if I could wave my magical wand, I want that project to like receive the flowers it deserves. But like moving forward, with Ruga, especially with what Jin just said, I feel like when he's moving forward with his music, a lot of my friends would even say that with Ruga, even when it was blowing with all the marketing, the legs under, a lot of people will say, we don't know anything about this guy. Does he have friends? You know, what are the people he hangs out with? And I feel like that's part of his style to keep his things in. But to further connect with the Nigerian audience, we need to see, in as much as everybody's bad, everybody's living fake life, there must be someone.
Jesus Christ,
There
what was
must be
that?
someone. There must be someone that is true enough for for the the Nigerian populace to connect you with. Yes, so I feel like moving forward, he should find a way to not put himself indoors.
I understand what you're saying. I don't think he has a personality that should be worrisome for him. I think when he's ready to be his full self, he's going to be. I even think he's going to be a lot more pronounced now that he's kind of calling more shots now. But
who knows if this is his real self though?
No, I don't even think what he has done so far has been. Trust me, when an artist is keeping to themselves or being kind of secluded, you didn't know. A lot of people didn't know shit about Omah for a long time. They didn't feel connected to Omah. Omah's statement couldn't say anything, right? It couldn't feel or couldn't make that impact. But you see him kind of open up out of his shell for quite some time. I think Ruga was even as in a bad case like Omah was. Omah's case was kind of serious, but
yeah.
But I don't think Ruga was.
It was even crazy. It was even crazy to the point where even the fans were speculating, even down to Rema himself and other guys in the label adjacent, the whole Mavens thing. People could not even pinpoint one or two pictures with anybody. They're like, doesn't he talk to anybody?
No, okay. So that was another. Okay, so that was another thing. He didn't roll on cosigns. He didn't have that Yeah.
Wait, who?
No, Ruga. He's saying Ruga wasn't it wasn't. We're literally. Teezee was alluding to it. He was not like a club goer where you're seeing him with everyone or you're seeing him attached with everyone. Even though he is starting to show up a lot more, but I think over time that was literally his first year or his first couple of years in the industry too. So factoring that, I think he's going to be a lot more pronounced even now. But I think he wasn't even in a bad place before. But I see what you mean in terms of alliances, cosigns, and just being somewhat forward and Nigeria facing as well. I think just from a brand and personality perspective, I still think he can break beyond just the Twitter bubble or even the little landscape where he has just on social media.
That should be in their itinerary moving forward. They should know how to navigate
best in project manager.
All right, guys. We've almost killed time.
It don't reach.
We've almost killed time, and I would hate to not touch on some new records quickly, fast pace and just to get the tone. What was everyone's favorite drop this week? I'll just throw out a few records that dropped. We had a song, an EP actually, Margaret's with a few remixes, with Victony and Major League DJs. There's a record with there's a Tyler ICU remix on it that I am obsessed with. That's been my record. So that's my
I'm listening to that one. I love that one. That's the one that got me.
Yeah,
am I the one that felt that Victony could have done way better? I don't know.
On that song?
Hey, Lost Boy, no good here.
On that song?
He delivered.
No, it's an Amapiano record. It's not a song for him.
He delivered, but I don't know.
Put it in the context of Amapiano, bro. I think he did enough.
When I saw your tweet, I listened to that song and I was like, huh?
You don't like the record?
Bro, the way you tweeted about it was there's something crazy. I'm not saying
doing that.
The Tyler ICU remix. Did you hear that one? The original is not as much.
No, I'm talking about the Victony record.
No, the Tyler ICU remix is my point. Sure, I think that's the best of the records that you put out. I think the Tyler ICU definitely.
About the DJ Maforisa one.
No, wait, did DJ Maforisa have a remix?
Sorry, there was some DJs put that Margaret song also.
No, it's the Margaret song.
Is Maphorisa one out?
Sorry, Major Leagues.
It's Major Leagues. It's Major Leagues. Yeah, there's a Tyler ICU. There's a Tyler ICU remix. There's a Tyler ICU remix. Is what I was alluding to. Yeah, I think the Tyler ICU. Like, of course, Tyler is the guy that did Nikkei, the same guy that did like some of the big Amapiano records. The production for it obviously is what you really need to be checking for that song. It's not really Victony. Any other song that stood out? There was Luna.
Joyce
Along dropped the record Disappear. Yeah. A beautiful record.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Because I find it very difficult to listen to new music unless I really like the artist. So can someone in this space make a playlist that music?
Wow.
Guys.
Damn.
Wow.
No. But honestly,
wow.
No, that's not about.
Yeah, it was her that she didn't know, and she didn't know that I run a Friday live stream with a playlist.
No, I know.
But it's okay. You don't need to
Emmanuel,
quarrel about it.
Don't be silly, guys. Do not be silly. What I'm talking about,
Beverly. Do me one favor.
No, obviously I'm not offended by it. I just need to do more work. That's all.
Emmanuel, if you like, be offended, or if you like, don't be offended.
Wait, are you guys talking about YouTube?
Finish? Can I finish?
No, because you didn't allow me to finish mine.
No, Beverly. The reason why you can never finish because if you
can never finish.
If you opened Spotify or Apple Music, the thing you are asking for, you will see it there.
Where?
Beverly.
So clearly Emmanuel's not doing a good job in promoting it.
Emmanuel.
Yeah, I agree. Clearly. Because you've been here.
I know about your.
You've been here for how many years?
Wait, hold on. Sorry, guys,
hold on.
Anyway, Sha, no Allah.
For everybody in the space, every Friday, we have New Music Friday. See?
I'm aware of that.
Okay. For people that want to, they go on YouTube and they watch the live stream.
It's too late.
No. Right now it's on Twitch.
Listen.
Which is, I'll share it on my page right now.
Yes, the playlist. The playlist is what determines what is listened to in said live stream that happens at the wrong time that you cannot tune in. So, if you cannot tune into the live stream, that is how you access the playlist. So this is not just for Beverly. This is for everybody.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Belema.
Wait, hold on.
But yeah, I'm gonna tweet the playlist for Beverly to see. There's a few records. Obviously, How I Live by Luna is another song that was great. From Luna. I don't know if people are aware of Luna, the artist.
Luna, Abi.
Yeah, LLONA.
I know Boy Luna.
Yeah, he dropped
that song that went viral.
Yeah, HBP, yeah. He also has a new song called How I Live, which I thought was a fun listen as well. Did you guys hear Skepta Odumodublvck, of course? Was that?
Yeah,
they misspelled. Even how you even said it too. Like I realized it was.
John Glover.
I realized it was Ekpomoto that he was supposed to be saying, but he was Ekpolo. He said some other thing.
Everybody, all of them were in that studio. All of them were in that studio.
I don't think they were in the studio.
No, they were in the studio.
No, they were in the studio. There's a video.
They were?
There's a video.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Stilo.
They were in the studio.
Posted it on YouTube.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
And none of them corrected Big.
I don't think he wanted to be corrected, probably. He had a tune in his head. Just went
that way.
it.
I think that's how his own childhood was. Maybe that's what they taught him. So
no, but you know how you hear many things as a child. Like you don't necessarily hear like how it is verbatim. You know what I mean? Like you don't get the spelling.
But like big OD was there now.
Anyway, Sha. That one. Say the record enter, Abino enter. This one is all this.
Abino enter. No, I find it interesting though. I find it interesting. I don't have any problem with it.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with the record. Some hip hop heads would definitely have a problem with the record. If Samson was here, we'll probably tear his shirt.
I don't think it's hip hop. Me they fight that hip hop head thing. They go tire. That's what they drag
They supposed give Samson like cape.
Oh man, Samson will be furious.
Like Mos Def. Like Mos
Def saying Drake is not pop. Is Odumodu hip hop, guys?
No, he's pop.
It might not be rap.
He's pop. It's music for the shopping music.
Yeah. Commercials.
I love the Idris Elba.
You love Idris Elba on that?
Yeah, I liked it. I liked his verse on that.
Interesting.
Idris Elba's verse on Django, baby.
Yeah, I like it.
Interesting. I didn't like Victony on. Anyway,
no, like I'm not saying before you attack.
No, I'm sorry. It's okay. It's just Elba that's barring up for you. I'm sorry, bro.
I have to defend myself.
Right.
So, for example, let us also talk about Only Me. Like, it's like when you hear a track like Only Me.
Oh, you mean Ashake?
Yes, I want to hear a track like
hey, have you guys talked about it?
Yeah, we did.
Make a note of it in my mind.
I'm bringing it back up. I want to hear a track like, because I was around last week. I want to hear a track like Margaret. See, to me,
how you comparing those?
Anyway. No, I'm not. What I'm comparing is their right thing. I feel like you could have done better.
It's an piano jam. It's a producer driven. Listen. It's a producer driven piano joint, bro.
But I know you.
His real estate on that song is like 20%. They're just there to be an instrument, bro.
But Emmanuel,
you're there for vocal sample. That's literally what you are there for.
Can we agree to the fact that we know he can do better?
You can say that for everything, though.
No, I'm not.
Of course he can. No one's gonna say no, he can't.
So now, when I enter a track like Margaret, and I just feel like he can do better, how do you expect me to feel? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like when I enter a track like Only Me, and I'm hearing.
I hear you. You're supposed to have your feelings, bro. I'm just saying. Waiting in Giselva's verse was, yeah. I mean, it's telling.
No, okay. For example, like the way I listen to music. The way I listen to music,
bro, you don't need to defend it. Trust me.
No, I'm going to defend it.
You don't need to. No, I'm not. It's not attack now.
That is an attack on my person.
No, I was just saying Victoria over like.
Blessed they want you. You didn't push more.
Not going.
Please. This is an attack on my
person. Blessed they want you.
I don't know.
They want you, lost boy. Don't do it.
I've been yabbing Kizani on this space. You still not attack me. No, I have to defend myself at this point in time.
You know if you defend yourself, blessed they want you.
Okay, defend yourself, sir.
If I expect, like, how do I put it? If I do not expect anything from you, and you give me anything,
please,
like, I won't bother. No, that's me.
Like, yeah, I hear you.
I have a question. Is this the first time you're hearing
Idris Elba rap? Like, you should know, like, at this point.
Is it the first time?
This is the second time.
Okay, don't worry. Don't explain. Don't
worry. Wait, what was the first time? Sorry.
It's the London record now, I guess.
London now. What do you expect? I'm Teezee.
Okay. I was just checking on.
Please, I'm Teezee. I'm not old.
No, I was just curious. I'm not saying that to say like you should know every Idris Elba verse. There's literally no way you should.
Yeah.
That reminds me, there's that one Idris Elba song in Mologo. I forgot about that song. They put that song in, what's the name of that video game?
Oh yeah, Vroom.
Vroom,
The song is called Vroom.
On FIFA.
It's not FIFA Ke.
Is it FIFA?
No, it's a car racing game. It's a car racing. It's literally called
FIFA.
It's Vroom. I think it's a car racing game. I can't remember which game.
Car racing video game. It was several people on the song, but the two people I remember.
Yeah, Gran Turismo 7.
It was Gran Turismo.
Yeah, Gran Turismo 7. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Mologo and Idris.
Yep, Mologo. Yeah, Davido was on there too.
Davido was there.
Yep.
I forgot.
It was a stacked record. But yeah, Idris Elba has...
That's 2022, and I never... Thank God for my life, but yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being up here. This has been fun. We talked about the Odumodu situation with Prettyboy Dio, and talked about Ruga as well, getting out of a label. And yeah, man, talked about new music as well. Appreciate everyone that's tuned in. Go follow the Space account. Looking forward to highlights, like reels content around the Space and it becoming its own entity, you know. So look out for more look out for more things. Look out for more things from the account. So please follow, engage, tap into my YouTube account as well.
And when you tap in there, you'll see that there's playlist.
Yeah.
I don't blame you, Bella,
I have not posted it yet. Sorry.
In my way, you say tap in, you get Patreon and your OnlyFans page too.
Yeah, I get my OnlyFans. I get my OnlyFans.
You get OnlyFans page.
I get OnlyFans page.
And Patreon.
No, the OnlyFans is the Patreon. Let's not get it twisted, please.
Not you doing OnlyFans.
Let's not get it twisted.
Oh my gosh, we never even spoke about Thames.
Sorry. No, I appreciate everyone, man. This was fun too, of course. A lot of things to get to, and yeah, we're looking forward to a lot this year. We're gonna speak on the Grammy predictions. We're gonna speak on Davido's show next week as well. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And yeah, we'll talk next week. And yeah, follow the page if you haven't. And more coming, man. Appreciate you guys. Have a good week. And we out.